Komoda's playing another level right now.
Oh, good stuff by Ally coming down for the aerial attack. Oh, he went for that back already. He's looking for the kill. He's looking for
There it is! Komoda beats Ally!
Can't believe it. This is it. But we got a back throw. And don't stay on the ledge too long.
He'll shy away when he has to, but not afraid of getting his hands dirty. However, Tweak. Oh my goodness, I was just talking about dirty. Well, that was just filthy. And what? The trade though?
Down throw falling up and stop the combo right in its track.
Oh, in there. He connects the second one.
No!
You know, there is a platform, so Leo can get the Nair confirms into the up air, but I think the difference is on PS2, he's able to get in between the platforms, land the Nair, and then jump on them. Meanwhile, here, he has to watch how he comes down with Nair because the platform isn't going to let him drop all the way down. He has to come in from the side.
Yeah, and that's something that he's going to have to look out for, too. You see Leo already going for the down throw into up air, sending NAIRO off stage with fair Nair, and that's underneath the platform, too. You also have to take into consideration how much space Ike covers, especially if you're trying to mix up your landing using that platform.
Of course. You could tell NAIRO trying to recover back on stage. That's something a lot of Palutenos will opt to do. There's the double Nair into up air. Not quite enough to KO just yet.
For the patient, opting to go for that dash attack instead, using Palu's Nair to his own ability to pressure Leo while he's underneath the platform, avoiding that down air, but not avoiding that forward tilt.
Beautiful forward tilt, exactly what he needed. Oh, nice auto reticle. Tried to put Leo a little bit too low, but could not make it work. Explosive Flame is out, but will not hit. Leo hitting one Nair, but can't really convert into anything else at 114 right now. NAIRO's going to need something near the ledge in order to KO. Ike is pretty heavy as he gets another string of aerials.
Yeah, and even landing with aggressive option, not so great for NAIRO right now. Opts to go for the fair, and even using the explosive flame to catch MKLEO as he sends him off stage, using that up B as he gets back to get that extra damage, and the dash attack going to do it for NAIRO's second stock. Wow, okay.
At 105, too. That's so early. I mean, obviously, we talk about it all the time. This game does have rage, but it's very understated as opposed to how it was in Super Smash Bros. 4 Wii U. Excellent back air from NAIRO, calling out the normal get-up, but we've still got a whole stock disadvantage.
See the cross up on the Nair attempt right there instead, using the side B, the down tilt into fair. Again, another attempt at the down tilt, although NAIRO's ready for him this time, getting the grab, even trying to catch the jump with an up air. Gets that reverse with the back air.
Nice.
Back air actually having invincibility too. Don't want to contest Palu's shield, but Leo not really having a problem with that one.
Yeah, I mean, Leo is just fearless. Good down throw, tries to get the reverse bear. Good DI by Leo, getting out of that combo.
Oh, that multi-hitting move though, regardless of a parry, it's still going to come out and hit.
I like how Leo jumped out of that. He hasn't been doing that consistently. Finally does it. Misses the DI, though. Gets down throw back air. And now NAIRO only at 50%. Not too bad, unless he keeps taking strings like that.
Yeah, the double nair. And avoiding that grab, though. We tried to get the cross on the nair, although it landed in front of MKLEO's shield to get grabbed. Avoiding that up air very close to the blast zone.
Yeah. Good forward air. NAIRO with the nair. Has Leo in a bad position, but Leo air dodges back. Leo kind of forcing the issue.
Gets back thrown here.
He's taking a lot of percent for it. NAIRO just one step ahead consistently. Nice. You have to be careful in how you're edge guarding Ike, just because if he pops that quick draw, it can give you a quick, I think, 12%.
Oh, another parry, avoiding to try to actually contest that well-spaced back air, but that dash attack once again, not doing it. We got DI out here. NAIRO living once again and avoiding getting hit by that special. Oh, this is so close. NAIRO trying to catch MKLEO's landing with the up air, using the platform underneath to apply that extra pressure.
Yeah, and this first game is so important. I was going to say the dash attack again. Leo consistently hitting that. The second stock, it actually KO'd at 105. That third stock, it did not KO at 125.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you how important directional influence is. Guys, if you're not practicing it, you are messing up. NAIRO getting caught off guard by the first one, but not the second one. But that last one, that's the one that changed everything. Yeah,
catching NAIRO's jumps too. And in that first time where you saw him get KO'd relatively early from the dash attack, it was because you could see that NAIRO was actually DIing in that direction too. Yeah. So that could have contributed to losing his stock at that percent as well. We have a switch here. We have Wolf coming out instead of Ike.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and he actually was talking to me earlier on where he was telling that he wanted to mess around with Wolf in singles brackets, specifically Lucina, Wolf, and Ike, and to see how he's going to be doing with his character in general. The dragon with the up air.
It's kind of surprising, though. Imagine having that level of confidence. Like, you win game one.
And you switch to another character.
For real, that you're messing around with. Like, you give it a shot against one of the best players in the world. That's nuts.
I'm sure he's taking his character super seriously, too, especially after seeing how good of a player Zachary was at Genesis. See the fair attempt coming out, gets the grab.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think Leo won an event in SoCal with a 3-day-old Wolf.
That's insane.
Yeah, it still worked out. So this guy's super talented, not to take anything away from him. Excellently spaced down smash. If he was even just like a pixel off, NAIRO would have been able to punish him for that. And you could tell a little bit of Wolf unfamiliarity. He went for a down air that had no business hitting. There was no way that was going to work, but he throws it out just in case. I think it's all data at this point, even though he's kind of learning on the fly, still trying to figure this stuff out.
Yeah, you saw how NAIRO even respected the side B there, just holding shield instead, keeping Leo off stage, using the explosive flame to apply that extra pressure, using that down tilt off the ledge.
Did you see that level of confidence from Leo, though, when he was sort of piloting around the explosive flame? He was right around the circle, despite not knowing where it's going to end up, just because you only know the center. This guy has played against Palutena enough to know exactly where it was going. Unfortunately, still going to lose stock one.
See the rising nair coming from Leo, gets grabbed, though. Oh, getting the up smash, although he was only at 30% there. See the attempt on the back air from Leo. Tries to go for that rogue up smash. You see, he really wants to close out the stock already from NAIRO. That side B, not going to be doing it yet. Although putting NAIRO in a pretty bad position, he's still able to come back and falling out of that. Okay.
Oh, beautiful up tilt. I always...
Up tilt.
Why
it's so big.
Why is that a KO move?
It's actually huge. That's so great at catching people jumping by the ledge, too.
It's crazy. All right, 96% on MKLEO. I am sensing a switch after this game. Not to say that the Wolf's not nice. The Wolf is nice, but I don't know if it's going to be working out against NAIRO in an event like this, especially when he got so close to beating the Ike before. I don't know. You can see NAIRO.
Kind of see just them dancing around, especially NAIRO with these nairs. He's respecting Leo at the same time, regardless of having a stock lead.
71-0. All right, landing the forward air, but can't get anything else. Yeah, and he just lands right in front of him. That's another thing you kind of got to get used to with Wolf, is that weird recovery. Sometimes you can just land in front of your opponent if you're not sweet spotting to the ledge. I'm seeing like this Wolf is great, but it's like
it's just not enough as he rolls into that forward smash.
It's an unrefined diamond. Let's say that it's not a lump of coal. but it's definitely not, you know, it's not De Beers ready. Let's say that. That's not going on a ring just yet. Give it a little bit more time in the pressure cooker. I don't know.
I definitely believe too, though. But NAIRO is like, put that thing away, man. Take out the Ike.
Yeah, that's a puppy. That's not quite there yet.
And honestly, I'm not too sure if Blair would even go Lucina, in particularly versus NAIRO. Of course, NAIRO also having Lucina under his belt too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Lucina's the answer. I think Ike's fine.
Yeah, same.
It went really close, but I mean, they're just both good. What do you?
That's what I was saying. Maybe that's why we saw the switch, because he thought it was too close for comfort, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or from the information that he was able to take from that glitch set that he had with NAIRO particularly, he maybe can just know something that we don't yet, and that's why we saw him attempt to go for that wolf pick instead.
Sure. Smashville again. It did seem like over that match that NAIRO was like adapting to the Ike. Maybe after winning game 1, he wanted to throw NAIRO off his scent a little bit, because it did seem like Leo was just one step ahead, always beating him, always winning the interactions. And then
Got the
NAIRO
mind
changed.
games, in-game and out.
Yeah, and then NAIRO changed it, and NAIRO brought it almost all the way back. Maybe Leo was like, all right, I got a game to play with. Let me switch it up. He won't be ready for the Ike again, so he's going to swap out. Also, I never noticed this. I just saw it now. Did you know that Ike has one sleeve rolled up and one sleeve ripped off?
Oh, I didn't actually. That must be uncomfortable, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like light. Just ripped off one
rolling up
sleeve
his
and
sleeve.
rolled up the other. Wow, what an eruption there.
That's why he has a ripped sleeve, man, because he's just getting gains all day.
He's just so strong. The biceps can't be contained. Quick draw out of danger there. And I don't know, if that was a play to get NAIRO off your trail, I would say mission complete. That was, jeez, destroyed him that first stock.
Yeah, most definitely. He absolutely was able to catch him by the ledge right there. But you know, at the same time, NAIRO slowing down the pace a little bit, using auto reticle, but maybe not working out for him as Leo was able to close in that space, using that down tilt to apply that extra pressure off stage. The side B again. Saw him use that side B earlier to just get out of a bad situation. You can use that side B for so many things, aside from just being aggressive. Gets that nair, that double nair, into that fair there.
Yeah, and that seems easy, but that level of awareness to know you can get two nairs, not just to go nair to fair. You say nair, nair, and then a forward air. Takes a lot of practice, a lot of wherewithal to get down.
He's going to be recovering up high with the side B, opting to go for that ledge invincibility instead. Gets the nair into back air, and that's going to be a stock. And I think what you were talking about was right, Coney. Just trying to get NAIRO off his tail. And great job holding shield behind Palutena, because when you were behind her, when she's jabbing like that, she pushes you back, and you can't get out of that situation. You easily take, like, I've seen 80 to 90%. Oh my, avoiding getting hit by that forward smash too.
Real close. Good counter there. Yeah, he's not using the quick draw. Instead, just going to use that up B. Finally getting the stock. This is kind of what we saw game 1, though. NAIRO was at 0 when Leo came back on the second stock, but NAIRO still brought it back to last stock. Might be able to work something out. But I don't know. Leo just running wild here.
Oh, I like the high recovery there, knowing that Leo was going for that earlier, and that's why he lost his first stock, although getting caught with the down tilt there.
Oh, yeah, and you can tell NAIRO maybe playing a little off kilter. You could see just weird flubs. He did a grab when Leo was behind him. Leo with the taunt JV3 stock against NAIRO. Just, I don't know, man.
That was not even closely related to what we saw in that first game when Leo did go Ike. It looked like just the adaptation just was gone from NAIRO's head, and that's why, as you were mentioning, switching characters, maybe you get an extra distance of being forward and against your opponent and just being above them.
I wonder if he reset him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, because the first game, NAIRO was bringing it back slowly but surely. I wonder if Leo played the same character again if NAIRO would have won. But Leo gives the one game away to win the next one. And I think NAIRO asked, are you staying? So I'm wondering if NAIRO's got an idea in his head.
The switch, yeah,
he has
we're
a ton
talking
of characters.
About maybe the Lucina, perhaps, but I'm not too sure.
I don't know. He's thinking real hard.
The
I know
CSS,
a lot of people want to see
legendary CSS.
Yeah, a lot of people want to see Zersu. A lot of people want to see Ganondorf, but against Ike, I don't know.
I mean, you know, at Genesis, NAIRO actually got 17th using Lucina and Palu, where he actually lost to Cosmos' Inkling and Captain Zax's Bayo and Daisy. So,
looks
we
like
got the
we're going to
CSS though
Zersu.
switch.
Yeah, I think what he wants is increased mobility because Palutena, you know, she's fast, but she's not particularly mobile in terms of like weaving around Ike's attacks. I feel like picking a character that's a little bit more svelte would do better off here.
Yeah, most definitely. I know the crowd's going wild and excited for this too. It was a pleasure to see NAIRO's SHUTON, although on that top platform, really scary situations, especially against a player like MKLEO. Capitalize off of these type of situations, using these platforms to extend and apply that extra pressure, using that upper gigantic hitbox. That back air, though, gonna do it. I'm not too sure how strong of a start NAIRO anticipated there from that game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be an armchair coach or anything, but I don't know if Town and City is the pick either, just because Leo is going to extend his combos so much with those platforms. I feel like Leo is probably banning Final Destination and Kalos.
He's just not letting NAIRO breathe at the same time. He's just not letting this man land, period.
Yeah. This is where NAIRO should be at his best because he can't really extend the combos with platforms on this part just because the platforms are off the stage in the city. But still, Leo just one step ahead at all times.
Are we about to see another 3-stock here? Like, this is actually so already here in the top 16 bracket, by the way.
Yeah, Leo is playing like a man possessed, but NAIRO, signs of life, trying to get that boost kick, not quite enough. We're going to see a down throw, but it doesn't follow up to anything in this game.
Well, NAIRO had the right idea going for that upper, but instead gets that boost kick out of shield to get MKLEO's first stock out of the way.
Yeah, this is real rough. Nair, forward air. Tries for the shield grab, but gets crossed up. Leo just landing with these nairs. NAIRO getting free damage from that up smash, trying to ladder him up, but Leo having none of it.
No, especially getting out of that platform situation too, not allowing NAIRO to get that grab up there. It's a cross up with the Nair too. Gets that parry into back air.
What a reaction.
And basically put NAIRO at a pretty big disadvantage there off stage, but NAIRO was able to use the platforms to his own advantage to mix up his landing.
All right, let's see. We got the Nair, goes for the flip kick, but he can't get a follow-up even off the air dodge. Got a paralyzer, but next it gets shielded. And Leo just with all the cards right now, about to knock NAIRO into the loser's bracket.
It's so close. You see NAIRO slowing down a little bit, trying to be patient, not trying to overextend at the same time, getting that jab.
Gets the paralyzer, but he can't get anything off it. He's trying to keep this distance. Throws out the grab, is going to connect, but a weird down smash. He's lucky he didn't lose that stock for that.
Wow,
it's going to be okay.
I love the mix-up here. NAIRO trying to break MKLEO's ankles as he tried to mix up his own landing, gets the boost kick stock. And although he was at a pretty big disadvantage, he was able to bring this back, holding on to one stock basically the whole time.
Yeah, but that dash attack going to seal his fate. I know,
It looked so close too. It looked like he was DIing properly, but MKLEO getting that 3-0 over NAIRO.
Right now, you got to eat your greens before you get your dessert. So Olimar, ditto, coming up very shortly. I don't know what... I'm getting looks for the production. Eat the broccoli stream. Eat your greens, and then you could go play. Here we go. Let's get it going.
What is that? What was that?
What? What is that?
He just pulled out a human pig, man. That was supposed to, again, most disturbing thing I've seen, man.
That's disgusting. All right, here we go. Starting off. Olimar against Olimar on Smashville Game 1. MYRAN starting off pretty weak, just getting juggled. Wow. Got hit out of the grab by the Pikmin. Nuts.
Yeah, already SHUTON applying so much pressure and damage on MYRAN from the very start.
Yeah.
See, they attempt on the up smash there to catch MYRAN's landing. Gets the parry on the purple Pikmin.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the red Pikmin going through. Wow, it just forward smashing.
There's like literally no color differentiation between these Pikmin too. Like they're all the same color despite having a different Pikmin on the stage from the different characters.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, guys. If I don't know what Pikmin is next, I'm sorry. Like, there's just...
there's 6 of them.
There's too many. Like, this is nuts. Yellow coming out from MYRAN. That's the color of the sun.
Oh, but you got the snipe from the purple.
That's nice. Grape juice. That white Pikmin hitting on Olimar's helmet, how is that doing any damage at all? 184 on MYRAN, getting stuffed by that purple Pikmin.
Yeah, that down air sending you straight to the right side of the blast zone. Definitely going to be doing it. See, Both players now trying to juggle their Pikmin here.
Oh, wow.
Getting rid of the other Pikmin,
Yeah, he didn't know how, because he tried up air, but that doesn't hit your head.
Yeah.
Just one of those things. I wonder if Olimars really know how to get Pikmin off them because they don't have to deal with it. Part of me is wondering, wow, at this, Myran's just being disrespectful.
He just knows.
Yeah, he's just throwing out forward smashes. But part of me wonders how much Olimar v. Olimar experience MYRAN has. Because, you know, obviously, if Olimar a very popular character in Japan, not really as much here in the U.S.
Yeah,
so.
definitely agree there, especially since he is the best in Florida. There's really not many Olimars there to contest him for that same title.
A lot of back and forth. I think the thing I like most about this matchup is that when Olimar is getting hit by the Pikmin, his eyes open wide. But so
like he's shocked. That's like the only time you get to see his eyes too.
Exactly. But like he's still fighting. It looks like his normal model because like it's not an animation. Yeah, he just opens his eyes real wide for a second. It's really it's funny.
Sorry, your helmet just cracked. Gets that grab. See the up throw there. Not going to do it, especially without that blue Pikmin too.
MYRAN doing a good job here, keeping it very competitive. SHUTON with the red forward smash, not enough to KO just yet.
That was
He's
a
only
great
got the one purple. Yeah.
SHUTON going down to go for that down air. MYRAN getting back into the stage and punishing SHUTON for that.
Yeah, MYRAN looking real nice here. Racking up damage real quick.
Oh, we got people popping off out here.
Yeah,
This Frostbite's getting hyped.
We got 3 streams, guys. So many matches happening at the same time. Every match in top 60 or top 48 is getting streamed, so don't worry, you can catch it all. But right now, we're watching this one.
Whole weekend of Ultimate. Here you go. SHUTON trying to punish MYRAN, trying to find a way to close out this stock as MYRAN's living to nearly 150. Tries to get a punish with the up smash, but instead gets the fair kill instead.
Yeah, perfect reaction by SHUTON, coming out at the right time. Good forward smash, and again, really, if you have like a 70% lead against your opponent, but your opponent is Olimar, you don't really have a lead.
No, because they just latch on to you, keep hitting you for that extra damage too.
Yeah, they're just gonna get that 70% so fast. Oh, spinny thing! Try to go spinny thing to forward smash, but it's not happening.
Yeah, he did not do it right
All right,
there.
now we're just having Pikmin war. You see that? They're just throwing them.
This is an army. They don't have to fight.
This?
They don't have to fight. What the? I don't know if that was on purpose. What game is this?
They're just throwing out forward smashes back and forth. This is sad. Good forward smash from MYRAN. We'll take game 1 against SHUTON.
That looked a little fun there. I don't know if they were both having fun, but MYRAN was able to fastball through that platform and get that forward smash.
It's like they're playing cards, man, and they're just, which card is higher? It's just yellow, red, blue. Which one's the best?
Imagine when you have minions to just do all the fighting for you instead.
Must be real nice. Must be real nice.
Doesn't have to get his hands dirty.
Yeah. Good stuff to MYRAN. We're out to the next game. SHUTON going to decide on a counter pick. It is Pokemon Stadium 2. You know how to say 2 in Japanese?
I don't actually.
Me neither. I thought you might.
Oh, what the?
I was hoping. That wasn't a trick.
You were like, yeah, you were talking about how high Persona was after watching that Joker trailer. You just assumed.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 2 Olimars once more. No character swap from either of these guys. I don't think you're going to see that all set. Wow, with that double forward smash. Jeez. It's like a shared brain between these two.
Yeah, and the purple, the Pikmin in just general is latching onto them as they try to get rid of the Pikmin at the same time. Just looks a little wonky.
Yeah, very weird.
Just the directional air dodge back into the ledge, gets that parry. SHUTON regains stage control here. Tries to get rid of, again, the Pikmin. It's just not working out. He attempted, I feel like 2 up smashes, and it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what the answer is. Look at that, Olimar's eyes. Jeez. Eyes wide open on SHUTON. Getting the forward air there.
Although SHUTON is juggling around 2 purple Pikmin right now, we do know how purple Pikmin work with, especially with 2 purple Pikmin with the down smash on shield.
You see SHUTON trying to find his way back. MYRAN not hitting the down smash. But imagine what a win this would be for MYRAN if he could take out the best Olimar in Japan. But he's going to have to pick up the pace right here as SHUTON wins that first stock.
He gets a down throw into that fair there. SHUTON trying to contest him. MYRAN getting put into a way better position here, though.
Definitely.
So he just tries to make it back to the stage, acting really safe, trying to catch SHUTON from jumping with that up smash. So he tries to go for the attempt on the back air. I like the dash back too. The patience being displayed from MYRAN, not trying to hold forward at the same time. Sees that SHUTON instead is just trying to also focus on getting Pikmin off of his back.
Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
It was like he was hitting the Pikmin like sort of how you attack Luma. I'm a little surprised by that by SHUTON, but obviously he knows his stuff as he gets that second stock off of MYRAN, racking up damage so quickly.
Yeah, especially getting that down tilt by the ledge. See, he tries to go for the attempt on the back air, and MYRAN retaliating back, trying to punish that back air with the up smash, not doing it. Not jumping around the ledge either. Just jump in, gets that forward smash instead.
Yeah, finally landing that first KO, but I don't know, SHUTON has definitely turned it up this second game after MYRAN barely wins game 1. However,
so we see he waited so patiently for that back air.
Yeah.
Well, SHUTON's not going to be giving it to him here. Instead, gives him a back air of his own as he crosses up on MYRAN's shield. See the patience right here. Gets the down air that goes through that ledge.
he has another yellow. What he's doing is he wants the yellow because the hitbox stays out the longest since it's electric. So he cycled through them with up airs, and then he throws out the down air at the very edge, just trying to catch MYRAN. Super smart by SHUTON.
Yeah, smart by him using the yellow Pikmin, and smart by MYRAN with that DI. Again, as you were mentioning, very important for that directional influence.
Yes. And SHUTON should be able to KO with a grab. That's why he's holding onto that blue. He's going to get the forward air. We've got a blue, white, purple lineup. He doesn't even want the grab.
Doesn't even need it. Doesn't want to risk getting extra damage done on him just in case MYRAN happens to avoid that grab too.
All he needs is that forward smash. Good stuff to SHUTON, who's going to win that game. We're now 1-1. Have to see what kind of counter pick MYRAN chooses here. I don't know.
And honestly, it's more so like, and it's funny that they also picked Pokemon Stadium for this stage. It's like the Olimars just having their own battle on each side of the stage, throwing their own Pikmin onto the battlefield.
Yeah, but the difference is, like, Pokemon Trainer cares about her Pokemon. Olimar just doesn't.
Just eats them all
He's
forward.
heartless, yeah. Alf? No, I didn't think so. All right. He accidentally went to Alf, and I was like, ew, don't do that. I don't like Alf.
You don't like Alf?
No, dude. Alf is just... Ugh. Olimar has a family. He's smart. He's funny. Alf is just goofy. I don't like Alf.
Wow, poor Alf, man.
Keep it with Olimar, man.
I'm going to keep you real out here. It's the grab.
You know what I want in the game is the president. You know who the president is?
I actually don't.
That's my boy.
I feel like I have seen his face, but I don't have his name in my head.
He's just a big dude. He's like Olimar's race, but he's just this big guy with a mustache.
He's the one with the big head too, right?
Yeah, I want him in this game. That's my boy, the president.
See, MYRAN doing a really good job at staying below this platform to add in that extra pressure. SHUTON, though, getting out of that situation, putting MYRAN now against the ledge, although MYRAN's just not letting SHUTON breathe, as he manages to close in this space using the Pikmin to his advantage to get closer to SHUTON. Tossing it at him. Tries to go for that grab, but here we have a trade instead. He's charging up that forward smash.
Yeah, you can see MYRAN just taking position under the platform. That's really Olimar's home. They love to sit below the platform, try to stuff out any approach by their opponent. And you saw MYRAN, I don't know if you saw it, but he threw out the taunt, really feeling himself.
And he does that usually also to like makes himself feel hyped up, confident. Oh my. Yeah, okay, another one? Oh, we see another one.
Okie dokie, 5.
Okay, can I get a 5?
Pikmin just flying everywhere, indiscriminately. Good back air from SHUTON. Lots of Pikmin going around. Yeah, MYRAN went for a grab, but he didn't have them ready, so it didn't do anything.
No.
That happens. It'd be like that.
Also, the cycling through the Pikmin, too, is something that MYRAN's gonna have to keep his eyes out. You see, tossing out the red. Still drifting back.
Whoa. The late yellow on that.
You saw him go for the attempt on the down air there. Oh.
Good up smash by MYRAN. Not enough to KO just yet.
Something definitely broke.
Yeah,
the attempt on the back air.
I think somebody probably hit the table, but MYRAN hitting that forward smash. And now MYRAN again in a great position. Keep in mind, MYRAN won game 1 here, but there's no DSR, so if SHUTON does not ban it, MYRAN could just go right back, and it definitely looks like this is his stage.
Yeah, you can see the comfort pick, especially below that platform you were mentioning. He does have the 2 purple Pikmin ready for him.
Wow, double purples. Yeah, he's got a very good lineup right now.
Well, purple for everyone, but of course, as those Pikmin take damage, they do disappear. They're little poor ghost spirits flying out of their bodies.
Dude, I don't know how they're keeping up with this. Like, both of them have a purple, And like, I feel like the purples are getting confused. Like, wait, are you my daddy? Like, I don't know. Who do I belong to? Where's my house? Like,
Where am I going?
I don't know. I'd be so confused if I was a Pikmin. Jeez. Good hit by SHUTON. 79% now. MYRAN with his last stock coming back.
A lot closer too. Very close game that we see compared to the first game 2 here. SHUTON trying to get that up smash on MYRAN. MYRAN though not giving it to him, not trying to cross him up either as he just drifts back at the same time.
98. MYRAN just leads a little. Wow.
Oh, he extended his hurt box too by trying to toss out the Pikmin. A way better trade for MYRAN's favor there, of course.
Beautiful. So what happened there, they both threw out forward smash, but MYRAN's came out ahead. That's just the priority. Sometimes that happens. MYRAN now up 2-1. SHUTON getting a counter pick again. Back to PS2, no. Final destination, no more platforms for SHUTON to hide, or I'm sorry, for MYRAN to hide under.
Yeah, I believe that's why SHUTON decided to go here instead. Got the double Olimar coming out again. And as you mentioned, oh, okay, he's hyping himself up. As you mentioned, though, I believe the Pikmin just getting mixed up so easily. I don't know how they are able to juggle it, too.
I have a hard
If
enough
there was
time.
an indication.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess the arrow, the color of the arrow on the Pikmin does it, because, you know, player 1, player 2.
Yeah, but that only, like, when are you going to see that in the heat of battle?
I
Like,
guess, since they're so used to it, since they have to know what Pikmin's in rotation.
Sure. You can see right now both of them trying to get that Pikmin off. I'm trying to take a better look at their lineups. So like MYRAN has a yellow purple, which is pretty good. SHUTON has the party pack with white, blue, yellow.
Yeah,
and that white
starter
is doing
pack there.
work.
See MYRAN drifting back. He's trying to keep his cool here.
Got an Olimar chant in the crowd from one guy. Big fan.
Yeah, the first time I hear Olimar chant too
In
from
any
the crowd.
capacity. I feel like there isn't even an Olimar chant in the game. Like the crowds just don't
wow.
care. Good
That actually
forward
hit
air.
by the hit by the ledge, actually catching SHUTON very closely as he was able to grab on there. See the toss of the Pikmin again. It's basically what the matchup is going to be looking at throughout the entire set. SHUTON
Yes.
getting the grab though, sending MYRAN to the blast, so taking care of that first stock.
And again, I said it before, but just to talk about it again, could you imagine what a huge victory this would be for MYRAN to take this upset over SHUTON? MYRAN, of course, phenomenal player, but I think a lot of people just kind of give the edge over to the Japanese in terms of like head-to-head, you know, results and character mastery. But if MYRAN can take this, sort of solidify that he's the Olimar to watch. Now, Dittos don't prove everything.
Yeah,
don't get me
definitely
wrong.
not. But I definitely could understand. Like, imagine playing against one of the players that pioneered your character's meta, especially in the last game. MYRAN definitely feeling like he could take this, feeling that very confidence with that 2-1 score so far in the set. See, try to go for that forward smash. SHUTON getting out of that situation instead, retaliating back with the fair, contesting the smash attack that MYRAN was charging by the ledge there. Getting rid of MYRAN's stock. SHUTON ahead now. MYRAN's going to try to get this stock as fast as possible for the Pikmin. Rack up the damage instead on MYRAN.
Comes right back, 161. Blue Pikmin will do it. SHUTON on his winner's bracket stock here. MYRAN at 51, but he does land that white Pikmin. That's going to do a lot of damage. SHUTON has him boxed to the ledge. MYRAN not even worrying about coming out. SHUTON giving him stage back, trying to retreat a bit. Doesn't want to take unnecessary damage.
Exactly. MYRAN even trying to get that follow-up from that up smash into the up air. Again, another charge, trying to get out of this situation of getting these Pikmin off of him too.
Right now, MYRAN has brought this all the way back to even both these guys hitting each other with that forward smash.
Yeah, 2 blue.
What? There's the yellow
yeah,
again.
I was saying the yellow coming out too. That's what you're talking about. The red Pikmin latching onto SHUTON.
Let's see. Oh, wow, that's a blue. That
Yep,
might do
that
it.
is a blue,
What?
and
But the signal's off.
The signal, yo, he popped off. He popped off.
But you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? It's a Switch, so it's okay.
Yes.
Any other console.
It goes portable, handheld mode. Let's go.
Wait, but that's a pause, right?
Oh,
F-tilt at the ledge, obviously just such a good pressure tool as well, so it's just going to be, like, it's just a little different tempo, you know, I'd say a little faster tempo, you know, than it was against Mute Ace, but here we go, man. It is going to be Void against James. Game 1 coming up on Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah, and another thing to note, Chrom's up B compared to Ike's up B. Ike sends up his sword, but actually Chrom does not have a hitbox going up. So you can just hit that and just send it off.
There you go, Void. Great follow-up on the tech chase. Down tilt into nice little imagination combo, of course. But
I like the B reverse on that side as well.
Should be a punish. Okay, run up and grab. Pummel does a lot of damage for Pichu. Hurts himself a little bit and pays for it, but that's okay.
So let's have the back air to catch the high jump there.
That's another thing, too. The Thunder Jolt is going to cover low. Similar to turnips, but a lot easier to have. You don't have to set up into it. And that jump, very nice job getting the sweet spot of the Thunder on Pichu himself and also on James's Crom. Very nice stuff from Void taking the stock. But he's pretty much ready to die now. He's near 80%. F-tilt is going to be really scary very shortly.
Oh, here's the loops, though. And on Fire Emblem characters, it can be a menace. And you don't have that up B like Lucina to get out of it really, really quick.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we saw James use that up B a lot, actually. It does have that armor and stuff, but I don't know, dude. Void's Pichu is so quick, especially with the combos. Like I said earlier, man, Void, one of the best combo minds that we had in Smash 4 and did not stop in Ultimate, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Up B to the ledge. Oh, unfortunate SD there from Void, but 87% on James.
I was going to say, too, Void was at like 120 plus on Pichu, so that stock was pretty much ready to go. He had to get up against James's Crom. It was going to be tough anyway, so you know what? No big deal. Void, he's not going to be shook by that one, I don't think.
Right. It's not like a SD at like 20 or something.
Exactly. So yeah, 20. That's like halfway through Pichu stock. You know?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
jab. Wow.
I was gonna say, look a lot for jab and down tilt in this matchup. Like I said, it scoops up low characters. Oh, looking for the Thunder. Good air dodge and a punish there from James. Very nice stuff.
The up air juggles from James, but the forward tilt, the stubby toe, gonna get that stock. Void. Still at kill percent. The dash attack. Ooh, they're looking pretty scary here. The neutral B. Not gonna catch. Oh, but the forward smash does.
Oh my God.
What?
That was a bait, dude. 100%. Because I was like, dude, he showed that way too early. Then he did. Void did exactly what James wanted him to, and James got the punish. That was amazing. Very well played.
Oh, and right there's the back air shield pressure. And it's so hard because Pichu pancakes so much after like landing from aerials. It can be hard to punish.
Here we go. That's the thing, though. Like, Pichu hurts himself a little bit when he does those neutral Bs.
Yes.
The thing is, he's already ready to die. He's at 145. You can shoot out as many as you want. You know what I mean? Anything from Crom is basically going to kill you now.
Yeah, exactly.
So you might as well keep using them.
Yeah, and there's no like downside. Pretty much like you're gonna die from any hit, like you said.
Exactly.
So there's no like con to it. Okay, very nice space up B there. Gonna get back on the stage here, and that's Shoyo is gonna have to get a lot of those recoveries on deck. Oh, side B gonna get Void back to center stage here.
Yeah, that was good recognition for Void that he could use the side B. I mean, a character like James using a player like James. Hold on.
Oh, that Thunder so close to connecting. Oh, there's a grab up throw, should do it. Yo,
oh, God. I don't even think he left his arms before he blew up. That was ridiculous. He died so early. What was that? Hold on.
The instant trap. Oh,
yep. Trap. That was 100% a trap.
And that T-Jolt, such a good tool against Crom's recovery because, like you said, it covers low really well. So Shoyo James was forced to go high and then go into the air dodge, and then Void just frame trapped it after that.
And it's similar to Turnip, but the difference between the two is that Peach has to arm herself with a Turnip, which gives Crom some time to drip back towards the stage. So if you don't have the Turnip handy and you don't think to pull it right away, takes you some time to arm it. Pichu, always at the ready with the T-Jolt off stage. So that was really good use right there. Scaring James. He has to air dodge, man. I mean, trying to up B it. Void knows how to punish that, so it's going to be scary for James. He's going to have to watch that recovery for the rest of the set, too. Void taking game one. We're going to go game two on Battlefield.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, Peach and Pichu have great edge guarding, but Pichu just a little quicker and faster pace. So Crom can't really utilize his air mobility as well against Pichu just because Pichu kind of gets to the punch a little bit quicker.
Right. Here we go.
Tech chase. Ooh, okay. Down throw going to be more damage here. Oh, the re-pickup, though, on the directional air dodge.
Yeah, nice little combo ender right there, too, with the fair. But here we go. James trying to throw Void on stage. Here comes Void retaliating with his own combo.
Pichu's tilt.
Oh my God, what a conversion right there. I love that neutral B too. That placement covered a lot of stuff. Crom likes to jump at you. That was really nice by Void. I love that placement of that neutral B. God, that's a stock.
And one thing about Pichu's Thunder is no matter what, you will get sent the way Pichu is facing, unlike Pikachu, where it depends on what side you are at the base of the Thunder. So it is that is a big game changer for edge guards and kill confirms.
Crossing up the shield, good recognition from James, though. Yeah, you just turn around and grab. That was very smooth stuff. Cross-ups are so good in this game. That's 2 hits. You got to shield the second one, too.
Yeah, and that is a mix-up, too, on short hop or full hop. Oh, wait.
I thought he might have Thunder, actually, to be honest with you, especially because James was forced to burn a jump there. But, oh my God, so smart, dude. Yeah, using the T-Jolt to his own advantage. I mean, it's been such a good move for Void. It's nice to see James find a way to use it to his own advantage. And here we go, parrying.
Yes.
That's a great way to start mixing it up, man. You got to start getting reads on your opponent, getting in their heads. And look at that, James has pretty much closed the percentage gap just based on the difference in the weights of these characters. Okay.
Right there, great up B coming out from James, but off stage we go again. Void setting up for this edge guard. Oh, dash grabs the wrong way though. Crom going to get back on stage here for James.
There you go, up there, leading into the loop. Oh, he didn't get the turnaround
Yeah.
first. Trying to look for a turnaround grab, couldn't find it.
Oh,
That
wait a
back air.
minute. Yeah.
Woo-hoo,
The
wow.
forward air coming out from James, clutching it out here. This game number 2 now has the stock lead against Void. Shields out the whole one. Ooh! Wow, but he falls out.
Yeah, he fell out, and he's looking for the follow-up. He only got a grab from that, too. I feel like he could have done a little bit more, but there you go. Good mix-up on the shield, getting a grab there. After the drag down back air, here we go. Void controlling the top platform and the little space in front of it. That was the important part of that T-Jolt. The down smash, way more than enough power to take it. Last stock situation in this game 2 Korean. This is such an important game for these players. James not wanting to go down 0-2.
But
Void,
this is-
yeah, Void not wanting to be tied up, though, you know?
Yeah, and this is where like doing damage to yourself actually matters, because now Void's at that mid%. He keeps doing damage to himself. He's gonna more kill options are gonna open up for James as the game goes on.
It's funny because he does such little damage to himself, but he uses so many of those electric moves that hurt him that it really, and he's so light, it adds up really quick, man.
Yes.
I'm saying, he's the Akuma of this game. He's got, he's got an air fireball, he dies very early, you know, he's hard to hit, like all that stuff, man. He's the Akuma of this game. I said it yesterday on stream. I'm going to keep pushing it, man, because it's just true.
Oh, the high recovery. James is going to pick it up.
God!
F smash and James. Wow.
Swinging.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's all you got to say right there. The forward smash from Crom. What a powerful move. Not only that, but it's connecting with Pichu. When Pichu was ready to die to a couple different, like, easier things to hit, I feel like probably F-Tilt probably would have done it, to be honest with you. Like, it would, or at least would have been really close. But James wanted the insurance, that's for sure. It definitely ended that stock.
Obliterate him.
Yeah, dude, right? Obelisk the Tormentor coming out in that sword. I don't know what his sword's name is, but let's call it Obelisk for now. Do you know the name? I'm not a Fire Emblem guy. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know.
All right, good job. That's okay. Who cares?
It's okay. It's all right. But James going to tie it up, man, and very, very solid stuff here. We're going to go into game number 3. Both players tied 1-1, man. Such a close set. And I don't know if this is a top 8 qualifier or not.
I'm not sure, man. I mean, we're sitting over here just trying to figure it out.
No,
it is not so far. This is not even working on top 8 qualifiers, so Wish is still working his way through, too. So, but either way, Void actually pausing on the character select screen. I know he's a wolf as well, but I think he only really likes to use that for Olimar. Obviously, you can correct me if you're wrong, basically, as his, oh, God. Hold on.
Yes, save the jump.
I feel like, you know, a fair there or some more aggressive option. Letting Crom, you know, not that Void let it happen, but, like, James was able to recover right there, and that's just huge for Crom.
Exactly. There's the early air dodge there. Not going to get picked up from Void. Very high recovery. Wow, the crouch on the down tilt actually making him miss that forward air. Parry as well.
And not only that, but like on the upbeat, hold on. Void on the hunt here. That platform is really good for James actually getting his jump back. He was able to jump right there, use it. You have to be quick though. Look at these down tilts. Dude, that read is so crazy to go for. That would have killed for sure.
Dash down tilt is such a good option for Fire Emblem characters on the tech chase. There's the direction.
Oh my God!
No
Show
way!
me James. He is a psychic type Pokemon, dude. He saw into the future. That is nuts.
Wow.
He knew, dude. He knew.
That is absolutely crazy. He like upbeat before the platform was even there.
That was the coolest thing I've seen in a minute. And you know what? He had max rage, got a forward tilt, and a stock for it. Jesus, James, are you kidding me?
Wow, he is playing out of his mind right now, and now Void down a stock, and now this is where the damage to yourself starts to add up when you're behind with Pichu, and that's the one thing that can be hard about playing these glass cannon characters, but the forward tilt is going to close it out here for Void on that first stock.
Yeah, that's right. 20%, I mean, on any other character, I'd be like, no big deal, but on Pichu, a medium-sized deal, I would say.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right,
so
now, dang, man.
I was gonna say, sounds like RYUGA just won a set. So if you guys aren't watching all 3 streams, make sure that you are. You got Unrivaled Tournaments and also MVG League, as well as us right here, right now. Speaking of us, James not getting touched so far in his second stock. That down tilt, I'm telling you, man, it's just going to be such a good tool against Pichu. He likes to run on the ground a lot or control the air with the T-Jolts.
Okay, but Void finding his opening here. The damage is going to be 30. What's the reset here? Gets the Thunder to go high. Does he have jump? Yes, he does. The directional air dodge gets caught. Another directional air dodge does make it back to the stage.
He didn't have a jump right there, so you know, I'm surprised Void wasn't a little more aggressive off stage. But
Maybe he thought he was going to go for early up B.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's what I think too. Void rolling away again, and again, we're seeing that usage. What a smart thing from James. He's done it 2 times now to Void, extending the back air hitbox with the T-Jolt.
Yeah, and that has clutched him out 2 KOs so far, and when we're talking of KOs, that's so important.
Oh God, yeah, especially against Pichu, right? Like, because Pichu can just run away with leads. Oh, never mind. Okay, great patience by Void right there.
Yeah, the
Sweet
delay on the
spotting
Thunder.
that. Oh, so smart, dude, so smart. But either way, Void, dash attack. Hold
wow,
up.
you don't see that move too often.
Look at him run around and turn around grab too. He traced James that whole way. Now he has James off stage. Great timing on that air dodge though, avoiding the back air. It's so active, dude. We talked about it before the set started.
Oh, the spot dodge on the grab, gonna get that side. Oh, And the tech in place gets read by the forward smash.
He
James
got it.
gets it,
Dude,
man.
he was looking for it a couple times. He down tilted, turnaround forward smash. He looked for a couple different things. That time, able to read Void's option, getting a forward smash. Crowns forward smash on Pichu, like we said earlier. Absolute obliteration. Here we go. Let's watch this one more time. Void had a good chance right there, but James, again, his recovery, Korean, we can't talk about it enough. It is so amazing.
Yeah, he has not gotten edge guarded that much from Void, and Pichu is very good.
Parry, down tilt, reads the neutral tech, and just forward smashes. That was off a parry. Keep that in mind, dude.
Yeah.
Parrying is so, so, so important, dude.
Just a solid parry read into a tech chase, into another solid read. Like, he F-smashed. He knew. He knew.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Swinging.
All right, so game number 4, we're going to be back on Town and City here. And, up B out of shield with punish that cross-up.
That's 30 damage on
Wow.
Pichu. That is so much, dude. Not only that, but James has been fading back with the up Bs because Void fell out of it the first time, going back behind him. So he's been leaning back to get more damage and not let Pichu escape from it. Oh my
Another
God!
tech chase.
0 to death. SHOYOJAMES.
And
DMG. Are you watching?
Oh, yeah, and James right now doing so well, getting all these, he's nailing every single tech chase, and he's getting the stocks for it.
Uh-huh. Here we go. Pressure on the shield, looking for the up B. Good rollout by Void, though. Here we go. A little pressure situation. Loops, though. Loops. Here we go.
All day long. Going to send him off stage here. 72% the forward smash, but the get-up attack from James, really good anti-ledge trapping here from James.
It's in situations like this where I feel like as Pichu, you really feel the damage you do to yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're trying to work your way out of a deficit, and then you're just hurting yourself more and more, but you have to, and that's a great conversion from Void, though. Back air, fast falling it into the F-tilt of the ledge. Just enough power to take out that Crom.
Oh, man, and he did get this back to the even stocks, but, man, he's already at 63% as Pichu is.
Oh my God, James on fire with these forward smash tech reads. What did I tell you about that down tilt, dude? It's crazy good. That time Void went out, so he avoided it. We got one more stock chance coming out.
And he has the sword too, so get up attack would not hit him in the range. So it covers get up attack and normal and tech in place as well. Or no tech, and he just reacts and swings. It covers so much options.
We're calling him reads. Maybe he's just playing the odds, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. You know, and that's smart. Why not? It's still working. I mean, so far it's working in this game 4 against Void. This is a big upset alert that we're looking at right now, but Void has something to say about that. Pinning James on the platform, James getting out of it, falling into that back air though. Oh, hold on.
Oh, wait. Okay, there's the up tilt punish. Going to fan him out with the fair. There's the air dodge. Oh, does not catch the up B though. Going to take a lot of damage and takes the back air as well. Trying to get the dunk as well, but doesn't put the trigger on the up B. I like the directional air dodge.
Me too, dude. I was looking for the up B. Like, my eyes were looking up for it, right, waiting for it, but he's so ready. He did not want to get picked off and lose the stock early. But Void has something else to say. Looking for a Nair. Does not find it, though. I like the mix-up from Void. It wasn't enough. Focus, SHOYOJAMES. Forward smash. That's going to take it. A 2-side victory over Void on Town and City. SHOYOJAMES showing up.
He's just chill.
Yes.
Maybe it's the AirPods.
It could be.
Just like,
damn it, you and these AirPods, man. But you know what? You're right, man. It doesn't get much more cooler than RYUGA here. But, you know, as cool as both of these two players are, they're playing two characters that are definitely about to bring the fire here. They're going to heat up Frostbite 2019. Goblin and RYUGA. This is definitely going to be a treat. You know, I expect to see just a lot of strong combo conversion here from both of these two characters. They can combo each other to oblivion, and where they lack in certain areas where they can't combo, they can also kill some insanely early percents, too. Oh, get the parry.
oh yeah, these are two of the heaviest hitters in this game.
That's right.
They slug it back and forth. I'm expecting this to be, I'm expecting every game to be like 3 minutes or less. There's just going to be kills. So buckle your seatbelts, folks.
Okay. Nice, trying to read the jump right over. I like that. He didn't go for an aerial option to answer RYUGA's either. He just turned right around and went for the forward tilt. He's been doing a lot of great work here this weekend with that, whether it means that he's using it in a neutral or he's using it right up off the ledge. Goblin is always a step or two ahead of the opponent sometimes.
That's the thing. That's why Roy is just such a perfect character for him to be piloting, because like this character's so fast. You can just get into people's face. You can dart in and out. You can apply safe pressure with nairs and fairs and jabs. You can just play your game. Although I think he might just have to eat this eruption. No, delaying the recovery as much as humanly possible.
That's right, man. And that's going to be the biggest key factor here in this match. Yes, we're going to see some very early kills on stage, but it's all going to come down to how well they deal with each other when it comes to the off-stage gameplay. Now, Roy obviously is not going to go out into that magnifying glass to try to put any pressure on RYUGA. What he's going to do is he's going to set up shop and look for a ledge trap. But damn it, Serm, speaking of traps, RYUGA set one up. Goblin fell right into it, man.
We just witnessed Fire Emblem matchup 101, by the way, which is they all the Fire Emblem guys have these linear recoveries. They have to go at particular angles. So if you know exactly where you are, and you're also a Fire Emblem character with a counter, you're going to see him drop down there, get that big, strong hit with it. But this juggle from Goblin just got turned around immediately by RYUGA as soon as I started to comment on it.
Talk to him, Sturm.
He heard me.
Talk to him, Sturm. Nice. Gets the dancing blade once more. I like that. Goes for all the hits. Now, earlier today in bracket, we've seen him go for like a delayed dancing blade to try to hit the opponent with the mix-up. But he knows damage when he sees it. He wants to get every ounce of it on RYUGA here. Oh, my God. The directional air dodge right at the nick of time there. How did he outmaneuver that eruption? The world may never know.
And that empty hop onto the platform to set up into this grab. And now RYUGA's stuck in the corner, but dropping deep now. This time is Goblin mixing it up a bit.
That's right.
However, RYUGA going to be avoiding it, making it back to the stage.
Okay, he's going to the ledge every time, too, and that's smart. He knows that if you see the opponent kind of retreat from the ledge after you knock Ike away, they're expecting a high recovery so they can try to go for the rifle punish, whether it's grab or counter, I guess, in this case. But there ain't going to be a counter strong enough to save you from that conversion right there. RYUGA up 147 right now, using the A to give himself some space and to keep the pacing back on his end of things.
Just doing that for the damage, not really angling to go for the spikes. But you see, it's just a great option out of shield. 20-something damage. Easy button.
That's right, man. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, sir. Down tilt. Okay, trying to read a tech roll. Just a little mistimed right there, to say the least. 39%, certainly not the worst position to be in the world, but 64%. Now, see, that's a different story there, sir. This percent is not stopping, and it's climbing to it, especially as he keeps allowing RYUGA to get back to the ledge for free. You want to make sure that your ledge coverage options are going to be nice and pristine, and that's certainly what he's doing right now, man. Caught the high get up off the ledge with the short hop nair.
Couple of up airs coming out for RYUGA just to add up his percent. Almost enough to KO, and oh, then just barely missed.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, good footwork right there. Couldn't quite read which way RYUGA was going there.
Yeah, you do not want to get tech chased by Goblin right now. That is how you just get a stock erupted, and of course going to shut the door with that back air. Fading to center stage is RYUGA taking game one.
That's right, and I can't say it was easy. Both these two gentlemen have been making it this far in bracket with relative ease. I'm sure that they had a couple challenges, you know, in their way, but they have just been playing completely out of their mind. But now they are met, maybe not a mirror, maybe not a ditto, but they are met you know, with another high-level competitor playing another character kind of comprised of the same ingredients as their own character themselves. And so with this in mind, they're going to have to bring something a little bit different to the table because, you know, with these Fire Emblem characters, at times their approach options could be looked at, like I talked about earlier, as linear to some degree. So they're going to have to watch how they look for their conversions. See, that was a little different. Short hop nair to dancing blade. Typically, the opponent will be ready for the short hop nair to the forward air or the back air.
But just trying to put Ike in the corner, and this is an interesting counter pick because usually Ikes really like these single platform stages because you can add to your nair extension to go an extra nair up onto the second platform and then do another nair up air, and it can make your kill confirm even wider as long as you're aware of how to adapt your combo tree. So Goblin picking into that willingly in order to get an advantage for his own.
Absolutely. Uh-oh, okay. Bit of a double whiff right up there. Not a lot of percentage put on the board here, despite the way both of these two characters are kind of, you know, just put together. They're both very strong and very damage outputting characters, but right now we're seeing a bit of a slower paced style, and I really appreciate that too because you got to make sure your combos work properly on the stage. The stage is a very wonky one.
The base platform can really just mess with your spacing, but I don't think it matters as much for swordsmen necessarily.
No, sir.
However, the ledge sloping down at the sides can actually help you get out from disadvantage in some scenarios.
A lot of corners and crevices right there. And speaking of getting out of a very sticky scenario right there, beautiful stuff using that up special rock to the ledge. Now see, I've seen Goblin use that actually a lot earlier today. He will, oh my God! He will use his up special there to alleviate pressure, but speaking of up special alleviating pressure, my man RYUGA, but all right, man, I guess the up special just didn't quite have enough gas for him to get back to the ledge of the stage. It's Goblin's time to turn things around. Okay, pushing the envelope, a couple forward airs for his troubles off the ledge of the stage here. RYUGA really struggling here to get that stock, taking the forward air through the platform that time. Phenomenal stuff.
Yeah, that tree trunk of a sword is really strong. You can see it from center stage with that forward air. It hits like a truck.
Oh my goodness gracious, I almost had to grab you for a second there. I thought that combo was never going to stop.
But we're all living, and from disadvantage here, Goblin is going to slice his way to center stage.
I do like the fact that Goblin is getting in with relative ease. I think what he needs to focus on, too, unlike Ike, is that he has to make sure the right part of his sword gets the right hit so he can go for the most, you know, correct conversion for himself. Because right now he's getting a lot of the sour hits on his aerials, which aren't necessarily bad. They're still putting on damage, but they're not putting on the right damage. Oh, wait. Okay, to the ledge. The nice mix-up there. Looks like Goblin was positioned there for a high recovery.
Oh, using the sour spot of the up air to combo into a second one. That's excellent damage. And now the advantage goes to Goblin on this stock. He just needs to get one more strong hit in to take out this RYUGA. And I think with this rage, he might be out of that nair percentage, but I could be wrong. Okay, clear the rage anyway.
Okay, now that was a dash attack, but that was a really smart option there from RYUGA. He kind of felt like maybe Goblin's going to run up, drop shield, and go for a punish to try to bait something out of him, and instead he went for the up tilt. The up tilt is a very deceptively good move. It was really good in Smash 4. I don't know if it's still as good here in Smash Ultimate, but nonetheless, though, it still hurts. Puts on a lot of damage at low percent. Phenomenal combo extender at high percent. A phenomenal stock finisher.
It's pretty slow. You see the startup on it. It's challenging to use in this matchup just because of how quick and slippery Roy can be. Like, his moves will have started up before the up tilt hitbox can come out. But if you know exactly where they're going to be and where they're going to jump, you put that up tilt right out there. It really helps you out when none of your other kill confirms are landing.
That's right. Okay.
Whoa!
Nice stuff. The jab right into the back air. Gorgeous.
That is so sick that he has the reaction time to... That jab is so fast, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to react to know exactly when to turn around the back air for the kill confirm on that, because a lot of the time you'll just preemptively start your next jab. Because you're like, okay, if he's shielding it,
do it again.
Do it again. But great reactions from Goblin, cleaning up the stock, finding it, and his counter pick working. We have another counter pick working. I like seeing that specifically when someone goes to a stage and then they win on that stage, right? So it's going to even this up 1-1. Moving on to game 3. It is going to be RYUGA's counter pick this time. Smashville taking away the slippery, slopery goodness.
Yeah. Well, all right. You use the word goodness. All right. I got a different word, too, but it's not family friendly because this is a Nintendo sponsor stream. But in the meantime, though, let's go ahead and talk about this match here. RYUGA right now playing very, very fierce here, catching the get-up options off of the ledge here versus Goblin. I like that. Gets one of the first hitboxes there up nair. Try to convert into maybe either a stock take it or at least enough to keep Goblin off stage. Oh my God, he knows he has the reach advantage. Goblin very well aware of that as well too. Uh-oh. Falling up air, nice, there's the up tilt.
RYUGA is really comfortable on this center platform on this stage to try and start some offense. Apparently so is Goblin. He's been turning us around and putting RYUGA in a bad spot. Whoa, you went so deep, you didn't even care. You're like, I'm just gonna get you.
Sometimes you just end the game too deep, man, and it's hard to get out, man.
2-stock game.
That's right. All right, we smash 4, boys. Let's get it. Uh-oh, nice stuff. Gets right on top of it, but damn it, wait a minute. Wait a minute, sir.
Dare for dare here on Smashville.
All right. But that was something I definitely was not expecting there, man. Phenomenal conversion right there. Good situation awareness there for RYUGA. Nice, gets the falling up, or excuse me, not the falling up, but the falling forward there. Strong punish right here from my man Goblin. The forward smash is coming out. And again, every time RYUGA's going to elect to go to the ledge of the stage, there's no need to go for the quick draw towards the middle of the stage, especially when you're playing up against a character as quick as Roy and a character that has a counter as strong as Roy as well. He is looking for that.
Big tech chases from RYUGA adding up to excellent percent, but he's going to have to get up to this center stage just to do that speed that Roy has as an advantage in this matchup. But here comes a big hit, very close to continuing to seal it. Oh, that could have been a chance for an up air, I think, on that side.
That's right. Let him off the hook there. Oh my, gets the jab. I love the conversion, but he's so far away, he has to let him come back for free. He doesn't want another situation where he goes out and tries to go for a punish like what we've seen before, and he ate a dare for his troubles. Nonetheless, though, 82% here on the board here, Lurdstern.
That forward tilt out of dash is such a scary option from Roy and Crom as well, because you just have access to such a sick kill move on a fast character from like across stage. And it's helped out sealing this stock in this game, game 3. But gonna dodge the eruption. Again, just great delay from Goblin. And that very last hit of the nair stopping RYUGA from getting a killing blow with the back air, but it doesn't matter. The nair to up air is ever present.
That's right. It's so rough for Roy to be in a deficit versus somebody like Ike, man, because he has to make sure that when he gets in and he stays in. And not only does he stay in, that he doesn't take too much percent himself. That's why you've seen the parry game so strong from Goblin, because he knows that once he gets in on Ike is going to try to get him out as quickly as possible, either with, nair out of shield or fall away forwarder. If he can get his parry game strong, and I know it's hard because Smash Ultimate is so new, but if he can get his parry game strong, he can get things like jab into backer, jab into forwarder, and clean up RYUGA's stocks. That's certainly going to be a task within itself here. Unfortunately, he finds himself here on his tournament game as RYUGA right now finds himself up 2 games to his 1.
Welcome to Frostbite here in Yoshi's Island Brawl. It's snowing in this gorgeous Yoshi stage. It just knows the name of our tournament, clearly.
That's right. I love it.
We were saying in the last set that Olimar is one of the scariest characters to parry you. Roy is up there too.
Yes.
He can just uncork a forward smash and you'll die at like 55 or something at the ledge, depending on your weight class.
That's right. That's one of the advantages he kind of has on Ike. You know, Ike might have the better, I guess, conversions depending on who you ask. So I think both of these two characters convert off of Nair and a couple of their other aerials very well. But at least when it comes to just overall speed, added into effect with their strong damage output, Roy kind of has Ike beat. But on the opposite end of that, though, too, as you see right now, no matter how great Ike is, or excuse me, no matter how great Goblin's playing, he has to respect the range that Ike is bringing to the table.
RYUGA getting the first blow again. That Nair up air. Bread and butter kill confirmed. Gonna try to get out of this disadvantage. You're gonna pay the price. That dancing blade from Roy is so violent.
Yeah, you said it's actually stronger than limit cross slash. Did I hear that correctly?
That is a real thing, yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. Lord Sakurai help. Okay.
But don't worry, Roy just has to charge limit never.
Oh,
just has it all the time.
Right.
A couple of hits, and I don't think the jump is online. Okay, Goblin, not deterred from the last game, still wants that spike.
That's right. That's what hurt him the last time. Damn, the down throw right into the turnaround forward smash? Or just when you thought you didn't see it all?
That might be a Yoshi's Island Brawl assisted combo because of that slope on the left side.
Yes, sir.
It might change the down throw trajectory when you're doing it exactly on that position.
Ah, yeah, that's very true. You're right.
I'm not a Roy expert, but I feel like that might be what the case is.
Okay. Or whatever the case may be right now, Goblin has the slight lead, and we got to really see how long he's going to be able to hold on to it. Again, showing RYUGA a lot of respect here with these, with obviously his aerials, and of course it's down to the very, very strong combo starter, and that's just not something out of Smash Ultimate. It's been like that for a while. Oh wait, again, no high recovery that time. Back to the ledge he goes, but out in the blast zone he goes as well too. Goblin looking to force us into a game number 5 situation. I talked about it before this set started. I don't think you're going to see too many more 3-0s or 3-1s. Both of these two competitors certainly want it, and they're trying to make it happen.
Goblin looking so sharp on this counter pick once more. Trying to force that game 5, but okay, the landing near the upper, not quite enough to get it done. But this is the ledge trap potentially here for RYUGA, but whoa! Is that just fair to up B?
I guess. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I guess when you have the lead right now, you can kind of get a little wild, but damn it, you can't get too wild right there, man, because RYUGA definitely has what it takes here to slow you down. Beautiful stuff as we draw this match, even closer. Only 45.9%, but it doesn't look like the percent stopping anytime soon.
A big, deep breath on the player cam from Goblin as he lost that stock. He knows how close he is to setting this to game 5.
Whoa.
He just has to keep playing clean, and look at him move right now, Rod.
I was actually just getting ready to say, we haven't seen a lot of neutral specials from Roy. We've seen a lot here from RYUGA because Eruption is so good on the ledge versus characters with bad recoveries, but we haven't seen a lot of neutral specials from Roy. Roy can run off stage and do it with relative ease as well. Okay.
Waiting it out on the ledge. Oh, he gets it confirmed once more. Sweet spot bear is the ticket to game 5 for Goblin.
That was some suspect DI right there. I don't know if that was the correct DI. Nonetheless, though, we got ourselves another game like you said here. Game 5 territory.
That's the thing. So you always think you have bad DI when you're playing against Roy, but to actually just move kill that hard every single time. He just has insane kill power.
You make a good point. You make a very, very good point.
It doesn't matter if you're Ike. Like, he's a big guy. It takes a lot to kill him, but yeah, all right. Respect from these two competitors. They gave that handshake an attempt, at the very least. And we're going to just move on to this game 5. But again, a lot of love on this stage between these two. They are very respecting of each other's play, and this is going to be a hell of a finish.
See, all these people at home who say, like, Ike is boring or Ike is brain dead, like, I get it. Like, you know, that short hop Nair opens up a lot of doors for capitalization with that character. But there is a method to that madness. Sometimes you're not always going to see the crazy Ike. You're not going to see the aggressive Ike. Right now, RYUGA's playing this very calm, cool, and collected Ike, going for what he knows is going to work and maybe not tossing out anything that's going to make it seem like he can't quite find an opening.
The Goblin getting good juggles to start things off on Pokemon Stadium 2. Trying to find his way through with a neutral air. Just use that speed to cut through the slower aerials of Ike.
Okay, that was very questionable right there. Rolls right into RYUGA, though it was a day late and the dollar short. He could have rolled right into a down to it, and RYUGA could have pushed the advantage. Nonetheless, so RYUGA having a hard time dealing with Goblin right now. Goblin just sharking him down, not allowing him to not only not land for free, but to not only get his offense started. Uh-oh.
Going for these grabs? No. Everything's going to whiff, but the safe space and finding the gap between the dancing blades, that's going to lead to an up air of his own, but not enough to KO.
That's right, drawing this close. I like that parry. Jab right into the back air. Some tried and true Roy stuff. Uh-oh. That was good. I expect to see more high recoveries that time.
That was so clean. Finding that sweet spot up tilt in one of the craziest confirms that Roy has seen. Because Roy just has the nuttiest confirms. Everything sour spot confirms in the sweet spot, it feels like.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Okay, relax, Goblin. Oh my God.
That was a swing. I appreciate it though. Again, RYUGA wants to put the fear of God in you.
That's right. The valiant effort nonetheless gets the up throw. Can't quite get the combo extension off of the platform there that time, but he still finds a backer for his trebles. There's the eruption. Interesting stuff that he was actually a little late on the trigger with that. You know, because since the real mix-up obviously is when your opponent has a jump. That's what throws off eruption at the ledge. But that time he didn't have a jump. He was just a little bit early on the trigger.
Oh, looking to reset to sweet spot forward slash, which would have just deleted Ike off of the left side.
Man. All right, pulling something new out here. Okay, nice. Actually hits him with the quick draw there that time. A back air through the top platform there, Lordstrom. I thought I didn't see it all, man. Get off me.
I just need to relieve the pressure. That's going to buy RYUGA center stage. And okay, avoiding that confirm this time.
Wow, interesting enough. He didn't have enough time there to turn around and go for a grab to punish that dash attack or that forward tilt. That time he said, I just need to reset the neutral and just get you off of me. Nice. Platform extensions. Uh-oh. Oh, my. Okay, RYUGA, I love that. Reading the high, get him off the ledge. That was a really solid option right there. Playing more calm, cool, and collected. Nice. There's the back throw. Okay, he's conditioning him right now. Like that. Goblin's a little bit more reluctant on how he's going to decide to get up off the ledge or how he's going to decide to dance around on these platforms. There's the jab right into the aerial. Wonderful conversion right there from Goblin. And once more, like I said earlier, you might be a goon, RYUGA, but what's a goon to a Goblin, sir?
But you're going to get hit by that back air to the face. Okay, air dodge to just buy yourself some momentum back. And this is a good combo starting, but the up tilt ducks below the Roy aerial attack. That's going to buy space.
That's right. Like I said before, a very, very deceptively good move. Might be a little slow in the startup, but chances are the opponent at a multitude of levels, medium, high, top tier level, they don't always see that up tilt coming for what it's worth. Wait a minute. Oh, falling up air. Good stuff. Met with another falling up air.
All right, going to scoop him up. Not quite enough to KO. Surprisingly, at 140, we have Roy living and trying to just space back with a forward tilt. Oh, this is so hard for Ike. You have to find something, but that will poke, I think, the shield of Goblin at the very edge. And now RYUGA's back in this game, and RYUGA is the Michigan crowd favorite. I believe the last Midwesterner standing.
Damn it, I got to be real. This is Florida versus Michigan. It doesn't get much more rowdy than this here, Lordstrom. All right, there's a lot of noise to be made here. Let's see what we're going to get. Nice, goes back to the ledge. Oh, wait, is he out of a jump? Yeah, he might actually be out of a jump. Neutral, get up off the ledge there at that time. Whoa, wait a minute, RYUGA. Wait a minute, RYUGA.
Excuse me.
Oh, whoa. Okay, nice. Gets the nair to the double forwarder. He's out of a jump. Oh, wait, no, he's not. I spoke too soon.
And went very high to intercept. Goblin still has some life in him.
That's right, but for how much longer is the name of the game? There's the parry. Oh, and the parry met with some even better patience right there. If I may say so myself, Lordstrom RYUGA gets the up air. Still not quite enough, but the crowd's certainly at the edge of their seat.
This is so tense at the end of this game, but the forward tilt from all the way across the stage, not going to be able to KO Goblin. He's very close to closing this out, but there it is, the up tilt.
Oh my God, like I
finds a
talked
roll.
about. Like I talked about, Lordstrom, that up tilt, a very unsuspecting move, a very quick move, a very strong move at the end of the day.
So here we go. We got Light against Wishes. Wishes, initially an Inkling main, probably one of the most prominent. A lot of people knew about him, and he threw out a lot of combos. But as the game went on, he said, I'm not really feeling Inkling. I think Pokemon Trainer is the wave, and him getting this far in the tournament is a testament to his ability.
Absolutely, man. Really kind of showing that PT still has a lot of good use, man. Don't let people kind of sour you on this character, man. He can definitely get the job done. I think Light knows he's in for a hell of a challenge. As that big damage accumulated really early, allowing my man Wishes to take stage control with seemingly no effort.
Right now, Light trying to fight his way back, gets him with the grab in the corner, goes for the whoosh. Little misguided, though. Nice, using the switch to change over, but I don't know if Charizard is the one you want.
Exactly, bro. Kind of put him in a situation where he's going to get comboed.
Yep.
And for Fox, man, he loves to just eat that. Plenty of big damage come through. But what an anti-air decision-making right there from Wishes.
Perfect burst out of shield with that up smash. Right now, 110 on Squirtle. He wants to get the damage on Fox, but he also doesn't want to get KO'd too early, so he's going to switch to Ivysaur. Pretty smart. Light throwing out these raw up smashes. He's going to get punished heavily.
And even more effective, too, because you consider the fact that Fox is a fastballer, so Ivysaur could definitely do some good damage as well, but getting snuffed out. That Squirtle having no chance against that back air.
Right now, 53% on Light. See the down throw into the Vine Whip. Good stuff. Tries to get more happening, and the up air.
Bro, that hitbox on that thing is just ridiculous. It's so, like, deceptive because you think you got a little more time to react with. No, sir. Putting it right where the sun don't shine. My goodness.
It is a planet. You can see Squirtle trying to get this damage. Squirtle kind of known for his free 0 to 60 comp.
Oh, don't do it. He gonna do it to him. Oh, my God.
He did it to him.
Oh, my
He did it to him twice. You can't let it be you once, but did you let it be you twice? Disgusting.
Absolute insanity to open up this first game. And this is losers, too. This is losers, man.
Wish is trying to make his run all the way to Frostbite top 8. All he needs are 2 more games. Light, he's got to figure something out.
This is the most unlikely event thus far, but my God, is it delivering in terms of height and surprise factor. This kid wishes, man, he is just carving a path through this losers bracket in the top 8 and really cementing himself as one of the greats in this game early on.
Tearing through it. Let's see how it goes for this next game. Light taking a deep breath, and we know that Light can get a little in his head sometimes, a little in his feelings. Have to hope that he can sort of quell that doubt and try to figure it out for Wishes. Keep in mind, Duke just got picked up by Rogue.
I know, man.
He has that sponsor curse on him.
Listen. When you get that kind of sponsorship, it comes with a lot of pressure. We see people underperform all the time, but Light is one of those guys I really think is good at rising to the challenge. Now, that first game, I don't think will be indicative of how the set's going to play out, but my God, for Wishes, that's just got to be a game changer right off the bat.
I feel that too. Trying to get these up airs, not going to happen. Overextends just a bit. Right now, Light trying to do what he can, but the Charizard is out. Some would say the best Pokemon of the 3.
I honestly think Charizard's a little underappreciated. You know what I'm saying?
I'd say. I mean, by some of his more prominent players, let's say.
No comment. I ain't trying to get a tweet at me. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Some feet, though, to the face. Light exploding with that up smash. Not able to get the stock off just yet. Kind of keeping Wishes locked down on the right side, but giving up.
Right now,
on that pressure nicely.
Yeah,
I like what he did there, too. He actually disengaged with trying to keep him on the ledge and let him back on, knowing that the Nair can secure the deal with the up smash follow-up. Very smart by Light.
77%. He's feeling real good right now, too, because I feel like if he doesn't fall into that up air from Ivysaur, go off stage like he did before, keep in mind, he lost 2 stocks very early to very avoidable things.
Yeah, feel that, man. Oof. Hey, this damage really starting to accumulate. Love it. He's got Wishes picking a lot of defensive options, and that grab, the perfect answer. Look at that stop, and you go. Decision making from Light.
Yeah, oh my God, Light's running over him now, burning through him. He knew that he was going to swap at that exact moment, charging the forward smash. Light's in his head now.
Yeah, Light is definitely in his head, maybe Wishes in his feelings. Kind of wishing he could have started this game up a little better. This is just an absolute clinic being put on by Light. Even your Razor Leaf is betraying you, son.
Good jab, that's going to do a lot. 86% right now. Light trying to answer back with a 3 stock. He's not going to be able to make it back. Has to switch to Charizard. Good back throw.
Nice. Catching him with the flame and then tried to put the feet to him, but no. Oh, that shine. Don't let that be the end of you, but my goodness, what a lead that has developed for Light. Don't see in this one going away anytime soon. I mean, we are literally on the cusp of a potential 3-stock, but no, the flare bit's gonna put him down. Yeah, you better watch yourself, Light. He gets a little crazy sometimes, but he's gonna get that up smash from the down air, an easy JV3. What a response from Light. I mean, you come into this after getting 2 stock, seemingly pretty handily, and then you respond with a JV3 on your end, really putting that counter pick to use. So you could tell Light, no shortage of confidence the way he approached that match. Yeah, nothing taken away from Wishes. Don't mean any disrespect, but I will say, Light getting caught off guard, 2 of his 3 stocks, getting hit by that up air very early, and just falling off stage, not realizing he didn't get the ledge on the 3rd stock. So Light, as long as he doesn't make those mistakes, he's looking real nice. Oh, absolutely agree, man. And again, just so much on the line, because this is for top 8, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Like, that is just insane. I mean, how would this really just kind of propel the career of Wishes, right? Could you imagine? You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of come out of nowhere, blindside so many people, upset so many talented individuals, and get into that top 8. For Light, though, it's all about meeting those high expectations that we all have for him. Fresh off a Genesis top 8, a fresh sponsorship, that can do a lot to your psyche, but I do believe Light is capable of overcoming all of that. And also what this means is that these guys are both very young players trying to establish their own legacy, trying to carve their path in a brand new game. I believe Wishes is sub 20. Light also extremely young. These guys both making their name in the scene. This is the new generation, man. This is, you know, something to be respected, something to be marveled at. And to do it with PT, man, I'm loving it. Loving what we're seeing. But of course, Fox, man, he's cemented himself, in my opinion, as a top 5 character, and for good reason. No question. So we'll see. We're going to switch it up a little bit, taking it to Smashville. So weird how this is like hazardless, but like the platform still comes in moving. I never understood that, but all right.
I'm making a prediction. In 2 years, somebody's going to be like, wow, Smashville is trash because player 2 gets an advantage as it starts on the right. Somebody's going to complain about it.
That's a Reddit thread in the making. Bookmark this stream, okay? Let's get it. All right, pretty even contest starting us off very early. Like the damage accumulation on both sides.
Good stuff by Light, giving him the stage. Tried to sort of feint it with that dash attack. Good edge guard.
Uh-oh, this could be trouble.
Oh, wow, it didn't last long enough, but it doesn't matter. It gets him with the down tilt, but Light bursting back on stage.
Love the fact that he's choosing to be aggressive on his returns to the stage, not allowing Wishes to keep him pinned down for free. And nicely done there. He had him trapped on that platform. That shield was getting whittled down a little bit. So Knight Lou, that was the time to strike. But God damn it, that boy ain't dead.
Beautiful up smash, getting both wings up in there. Getting that hit, 135% on Squirtle. Squirtle is very light, but he's also very tiny, so it's hard to land those KO moves. As you see Light getting a little desperate, getting a little froggy. Jumps, gets that up smash, doesn't land, goes for a down smash. He's getting a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to say like his movement almost seems a bit erratic. I think he's getting a little frustrated with how the set has began, and for Wishes, that's a terrific thing. Now you see him bringing out Charizard. He's the big body right now. Can take a couple more of those hits than the other Pokemon. Yes, sir.
163, he's going to make it to the ledge. Light giving him the ledge, going to flare bits to the other side, but he gets caught at the ledge, and that's going to do it for that first stock. Goes for the Hail Mary, and I guess the risk reward isn't too crazy because the dude's at like 170. Yeah. Why not, right?
Definitely feel that. Okay. Again, Light choosing to be aggressive. Wishes with the immediate response. Oh my, drag down. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Bruh. Do you believe?
If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
That's
the Vine Whip from the depths.
Don't get it twisted, man. That body bag fits too. Light, come on with me right now. Last stock situation developing. Hell of a contest thus far.
Light once more has him at the ledge, but we're going to see another Squirtle combo. Excellent DI from Light getting behind him. It doesn't matter, though. Light getting the up tilts, racking it up.
Yep.
Dead even between these two thus far.
I know you, man. The retaliation on both sides. Neither one really allowing the other to pull too far ahead. Light, though, starting to break away just a tad bit. Ivysaur, 92%. And you see the pressure on the right side, but Light not overshooting his shot. Just some quick hits and then dipping out, and all leading to that nair, but the up smash not gonna finish it. My man Wishes refusing to relinquish the stock just yet.
Excellent DI from the Ivysaur. He's able to get out of there, got hit by the nair, but not the up smash. Back throw is gonna, or I'm sorry, back air is gonna come in. Charizard gonna make it back to the ledge. Light trying to apply this pressure. Squirtle getting back to center, but Light finally landing the back air, kills the Squirtle, and now it's 2-1.
Love the fact that Light realized he had him at that good juicy percent. Let me keep the pressure up, especially when you got the Squirtle out. I know I can KO you easily, and sure enough, that back air finding its mark. Good Lord.
Ooh.
Pony. I did not expect to tag in to this much action. I gotta keep it real with you, but I am loving every minute of it. Two amazing players duking it out for an opportunity at Frostbite. Top 8. My goodness.
Feeling my heart's going at 180, bro.
Feeling that, bro.
This is something. Here we go. Trainer is staying out, as is the Fox. These guys sticking to their guns as they should.
No doubt. Deep breaths, man. There's so much pressure, man. But I'm telling you, greatness thrives under these conditions, okay?
Of course, yeah.
Pressure makes diamonds. It's a fact.
Same thing I was going to say.
Science.
No diamonds without pressure.
There it is.
And some people rise to the occasion. As you said, Light is one of them. Wishes, we're seeing signs of that, man. I mean, this guy's really impressing us. Woo.
All right. Up there straight, trying to get started. Only going to get one, but the chase down. Good control on the ground from Light. Able to find a dash attack, and now the grab as well, trying to put Wishes in some uncomfortable situations. But you see the power of Ivysaur at that good percent, just able to immediately string together damage and retaliate so easily. We bring out Charizard, the big body, love the parry, and he'll settle for a grab.
You see Light just kind of jumping around, rolling through, got the nair, but I think it was a little obscured. Now 68% does not go for the water.
Oh.
I'm surprised he's sticking with this. Doesn't want to go to Ivysaur. I feel like Light is just so good at sort of penetrating that zone, that defense, and so Ivysaur, he doesn't want to keep out.
Oh my God, that was so good. Again, Light really showing his patience by disengaging from a lot of these ledge actions.
Right.
I'm gonna let you get back on for free because I know I can still cover the option without putting myself in any kind of danger.
He's not worried about trying to go off and put his stock in any kind of jeopardy. What he's doing is he's chilling at the ledge, waiting for Wishes to do something, and then outplaying him there.
That's what you got to do sometimes, man. In these kind of situations, you got to reassess the game plan Mid-match deep into this game. Light is one stock away, Coney, from completing this 3-1 and sending loose Wishes home. I'm telling you, man, there's two places that just suck. 2nd and 9th.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, as a competitor, you got to understand that Wishes gonna really have to make this stock count. And there is the first response. Does he have another one in him?
It's going to be tough. He's got Charizard out. He is going to switch to Squirtle. He wants the early damage, but of course, Squirtle taking so much. It is so light. If he gets caught sleeping, Fox is going to be able to get this kill early. Switches to the Salad Dog, 64% and more damage coming out from Light.
Yeah, this is just an absolute clinic thus far. It seems like Light, somebody who's been in this kind of situation plenty of times, just responding and rising to the moment. I hate to say it, but Wishes starting to crack under the pressure.
Let's see the back there, not happening. Whoa, calls out the jump. Light just snuffs it out from Wishes.
Getting into top 8 by way of defeat of RYUGA is SHUTON. For NAIRO, he had to get past SHOYOJAMES. Competitive sets, no doubt about it, but however, both the guys who sent these two individuals into the loser's bracket still in this top 8. So one of them may be looking for a measure of retribution. It all starts here on Pokemon Stadium number 2. Let's get it on.
Oh yeah, man! What a solid start too for SHUTON, man. You saw him actually getting the triple up air action going on, but NAIRO does not really care about any of that. He's going to get that lead right back, almost catching him with that up air too.
That he did. All right, NAIRO really going to look to maybe kind of pin SHUTON down at some time. SHUTON's just one of those individuals. You give him too much space and some nasty things can happen. You see him already keeping that left side of the stage on lock.
Now, it's like, how nice is his 2 frames, man? He got the first one pretty easily. I thought he almost got the second one as well, but yeah, so he got a lot of damage. Now we're just trying to get back to stage. Explosive Flame, gonna register, but only on that shield. Here's the back air, though.
Ooh, okay, just going right over that explosive flame, but NAIRO covering it perfectly with that Nair. Pressure, first stock, going to the boy from NRG.
What a great option, too, man. That Nair just right over the ledge. You know he was gonna have to try to get back there with that air dodge. He just straight up covered it right before he was able to grab it. SHUTON, though, firing back immediately. And now we got a pretty close, even game.
Ooh, okay. The explosive flames out. Gotta imagine NAIRO feel pretty comfortable in this matchup. You know, probably got a lot of experience versus the Buzz. That'll always help you. Buzz, one of the premier Almars out there. Yeah, no doubt about it. But SHUTON is in this top 8 for a reason, but he just got sent all the way off that stage. NAIRO.
I was just about to say NAIRO schmooving on him. That's exactly what happened.
Big time lead development early on in this first game.
All right. Now, if you ever noticed, or if you notice the way that SHUTON decides to throw his Pikmin, this is just a Pikmin thing in general, but they throw that first one on you, and then they'll get in range to punish whatever you try to throw out to try to get that Pikmin off of you. And then what is a white one, too? You definitely want to get it off, so they're most likely going to end up throwing out just a random aerial so they can, you know, beat the Pikmin off and get punished for it. And SHUTON has been trying to employ that, but NAIRO's been doing a good job of finding times to get those Pikmin off of him and also not leaving him so vulnerable.
Oh, my Lord, those wings were spread. Oh, my Lord.
That blue Pikmin got it, dog. That's all I'm saying.
Seriously. All right, going for a trump right there. SHUTON not falling victim to it. You know, so going to retreat to the center stage and press a little bit of advantage with the Pikmin army he has accumulated. And he is fearless in these attempts. NAIRO just looking to seal the deal. Such a strong lead already. Would hate to see it go by the wayside. But SHUTON is just the kind of competitor you can never sleep on until the deed is done. The back there, no, it's going to be a false finish.
Yeah, deed was almost done, though. Honestly, bro, that's what needs to be patched. This game is a lie. This game has been lying to me so long, dog.
Yeah, I got trust issues just because of that.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to lie to you. Okay, NAIRO. Yet again, stage control, explosive flame, not getting where he wants, but you know he's trying to pressure, catch him with that Nair or back air. So many outstanding tools that Palu has.
All right.
Even a back throw right now would be threatening.
Okay, oh, yeah, I thought he's looking for the grab. Obviously, I think he might even be able to get an up throw at this point in time. 150 on Olimar.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no, goes for the back throw regardless. Not enough.
If he was a little more towards the right side, would have surely finished off that stock, but SHUTON, that's going to do it. Adios, cowboy.
That's a, can I get a quality certified? That's happening right there,
and a little bit of that y'all.
That boy is gone.
All right. What a start to that. NAIRO able to eke out that first game, but you know SHUTON still extremely encouraged. He's not going to go ahead and quit after one game.
Oh, yeah.
No, sir.
All right, man. So, NAIRO, definitely, I feel like he played with a little more confidence in that game than I see him in a couple of those games against James.
Feel that.
But, yeah, he seems like he's starting off ready to go. Don't want to count SHUTON out by any means, though, man. The Japanese players are really good at adjusting. I'm sure he's going to figure out what he needs to do,
Yeah.
you know, to make it work for him, get himself a couple games here on the board against NAIRO, or is NAIRO just going to play that explosive this entire time, man? He made that matchup look like, you know, a cakewalk almost.
There were times where NAIRO just really felt like it was just kind of bullying SHUTON around the stage, but of course, SHUTON, you expect those somebody of this caliber to be able to respond. So I have no doubt this game two can be just as competitive. Oh my Lord, maybe not, could be a wash.
Wait a minute.
Because the spin cycle has been activated. My boy going turbo.
Wait a minute, we got the 98% in 10 seconds. That's the Olimar magic, man. Sometimes you get like one Pikmin on you and he gets the full combo, and now look at you, now you're almost dead. Up there, he is dead. Get him out of here.
Wow, insane. And NAIRO, I feel like he'll win a game and maybe get a little too laxed at times. I saw that against SHOYOJAMES. Won a competitive game and then just got obliterated on Battlefield. But right now, Pokemon Stadium 2 doing SHUTON some justice.
Definitely doing some SHUTON some justice, man. I don't know what, he got tight about losing that first game.
That he did.
Man, but here we are.
High expectations for sure. Again, the last representative of Japan going up against one of New Jersey's finest representatives.
I like the recovery right here from SHUTON as well, man. Mixing up if he's going high or low. NAIRO trying to mark him, but, you know, obviously Palestine doesn't have that high of a double jump, so if she dips too low, she's going to have to just go back to that ledge.
All right, explosive flame. Nope, not going to be able to catch SHUTON. Back throw, and he's going deep for that. I love what he did. The little stall out there to even a little bit of deception when it came to just conditioning SHUTON.
It was an easy trap, man.
Yep.
I mean, if he tried to jump over him, he's getting hit with that up air, and because he didn't, he just caught the back air right after. NAIRO getting himself right back into this game.
That was so smart, man. Just next level plays being made. And now, just like that, look at the lead being sliced into, though. SHUTON responding in turn.
Okay, SHUTON trying to get the down smash there, wasn't able to register it. And NAIRO actually getting a little risky with these like these close range auto reticles. That is a very punchable move, even if it's on shield. I mean, especially if someone's close enough for you, they should be able to shield grab you. But either way, now he's getting a little distance. I like that.
Yeah, for sure, man. Kind of using these projectiles, give himself some space, like the Nair.
All right, get back on stage.
And that was really smart, too. I mean, just immediately kind of responding like, you know what, you're going to get back safely. I'm already going to be on stage, and it works out for him nicely. He finds himself in a terrific position. That up air is going to seal the deal. NAIRO, really rough start, but TK surging back into this game.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, rough start or not, my boy has definitely turned this into a success story, man. It's like getting your credit right. You know what I mean? After about 10, 20 years, you look at that number, you finally in the triple digits. You're like,
definitely.
Here we go. We on the rise, baby. Getting out of here, bro. Whew. Get him out of here. So, yeah, it looks like we still have a pretty solid game between our competitors, but, I mean, NAIRO is just coming through with some more and more momentum as this game is going on.
I think that's one thing, you know, NAIRO not allowing his emotions to get the better of him. I mean, again, that was a rough start, but, man, what a comeback he has managed to mount thus far as SHUTON finds himself a little bit on the defensive for the moment, but he's got to know, I got to get that offense moving, too. He's got a couple purples to move around with. But my man NAIRO said, I ain't worried about Shanique, but I'm coming for you.
Uh-oh. Well, should have been worried about it right there, man. He got two on deck. Honestly, he's got this is like my favorite lineup for Pikmin or Olimar players, man. Get the two purples for the heavy hits, and if you ever get that grab with the blue, you got a nice you get a nice throw as well. Here we go.
This is a scary situation.
It really is.
What a parry.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh, he's got to watch out, man. He's going to start throwing these up smashes down. Back throw. Not again, is it?
It is another false finish at 161. SHUTON not ready to give up this stuff. Oh, what? With the grab, that's huge.
Oh, my God.
And it could be costly.
Okay, Explosive Flame gets back to the ledge.
Now taking his time. All right. Actually add a little more of an advantage with SHUTON on that platform. He's just going to go ahead and back off a little bit, reset the neutral.
Oh, my God, that air dodge is so clean. He was definitely going to get caught. There we go. Get him out of here.
Palutena's grab is so deceptively long. SHUTON thinking he had the right spacing, but NAIRO knew I got the ring. Almost like she doesn't grab with her hands, but uses the pole to just yoke you up and toss you right out. 2-0 lead for NAIRO.
Oh man, I mean, dude, he had to get through a minefield there as well. I mean, I know Snake's not on the screen, but all those auto reticles, all those explosive flames, I mean, they were on the money for NAIRO. So I mean, he was either hitting shield or he was hitting he was hitting the person. And luckily for SHUTON, he just barely avoided that last one, but ends up getting, you just delete us out anyway.
Facts, man.
Oh, another back throw to finish it off. NAIRO looking like he's trying to take this in a 3-0 fashion. But SHUTON able to mount a comeback. I mean, he started so well in that
really
second
did.
game, bro. I mean, 98% in about 10 seconds, and it just, you know, led to NAIRO having to play a little harder to get that win.
Just absolute sensational gameplay from both these competitors, but NAIRO just down the stretch has been the man to beat. So SHUTON knowing back against the wall here, I gotta win 3 in a row, but it all starts with this third game yet again being contested on Pokemon Stadium #2.
I mean, it's a good stage, bro. I ain't gonna complain. I ain't complaining, you know what I'm saying? So here we are, getting into our third game, though, is NAIRO will be able to take this in a 3-0 fashion, man. Oh, okay, gets the drag down.
Ooh, okay, trying to mix them up a little bit. They decided that grab would have been too obvious, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get my float on real quick.
Yeah. It's the back air, though. SHUTON. And let NAIRO look like he's at least get. Wow, okay. Oh, I think that Pikmin actually. It seemed like the Pikmin made him take longer to get back to the ledge. Regardless, my man SHUTON actually getting the first stock here. See if NAIRO's able to get the stock sooner than later. You know, at these early percents, Olimar definitely knows how to rack it up.
We talk about Olimar just jabbing, boxing, and weaving, using this Pikmin army to just penetrate the defenses of NAIRO.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That explosive flame always just seems like it's a hair off of hitting. SHUTON the good awareness. And then NAIRO just going deep. Talk about a drop zone, but this stock will not drop until that explosive flame found its mark.
Just barely caught him with it, but I mean, good. Yeah, I mean, this is good pressure on the right side from NAIRO. Kept that edge guard going for as long as he needed to, and got that explosive flame to finish it off. So, see what he can do to get this damage back. He's doing a pretty good job on it. I don't know if he thought he was going to DI a little farther up with that up air, but regardless, NAIRO still got a nice, well, digging into this lead.
Yeah, he is, man. Scratching and clawing. And he is fortunate. I mean, the fact that
Oh, my God, it actually killed. No sparks, no nothing. This game needs a lie detector test, I swear to God.
I cannot believe.
I promise you would pass it. Flying colors, even if it was lying to me the whole time. Anyway. Oh, my God.
Gone. He said, look, man, I know you're from heaven, but you need a little vacation down to the underworld real quick. SHUTON the first-class ticket.
Listen, we are going back and forth. As I said, we are going back and forth with these games and the stocks. And this type of gameplay I want to see. SHUTON racking up yet again, already at 72%. But NAIRO now starting to fire back, only 20% behind, closing on his lead.
All right, man. Seemingly for the moment, those wings of NAIRO getting clipped, but immediately coming back with the quick response. Love the nair and the grab. NAIRO trying to, yes, he knows exactly where SHUTON is trying to go.
Okay. Oh, yeah, then SHUTON definitely needed that. He needed to get some space.
He knew that backer was probably going to follow up off that up air.
All right, he doesn't have a good Pikmin to throw to get back here, so he uses the white, just get some damage on NAIRO. Giddy, yeet it out as well. Man, that was I feel like that white Pikmin did so much damage being stuck to NAIRO, and yeah, just enough for him to get that throw. I think he was gone anyway, but still, it guaranteed it.
I'm telling you, man, I said it earlier, man, the privilege of that Pikmin unmatched, and it really helped get SHUTON that much-deserved and hard-fought victory. We're going to game #4.
Yeah.
Just so many times it felt like NAIRO was right on the doorstep of completing that 3-0, but denied in the blink of an eye.
All right. That's one thing about you know, having a character with a throw, you know, like a throw option as a KO option. It's gotta be nice, man. There's too many characters out here that definitely gotta finish with the kick
for sure.
But when you got the throws too, man, it's just like, you know, sometimes I won't be able to find that last hit, or sometimes someone on his defense or their shield defense is just too good. Let me just go ahead and grab him. Luckily for SHUTON, man, that pivot grab really was all she wrote.
No doubt about it. So off we are to game #4. All right, solid start for NAIRO. SHUTON just trying to escape a little bit of that pressure string and then return fire on his own accord. Wow.
Okay, yeah, the neutral air as a finisher instead of the double up air. That's pretty interesting. Actually, I feel like I haven't seen that him do that at least before. But it must just be the positioning that he wanted to make sure he's going to get the hit and didn't miss the up air. So
feel that.
Regardless, still very, very close game between our competitors, man. The recovery from SHUTON has been able to mix it up every time. And yeah, NAIRO's been doing pretty good at catching on to him. Wow, runs up on him as he's trying to pull out the auto reticle. But nah, man, he said, you know what? You can't. I've already stabbed you, bro. You trying to pull the gun out, I'm already here.
You talking about catching up to him, man. He caught them hands. Oh, my goodness, but them wings. Let there be light. NAIRO still very much so in this contest.
Yeah, you said let there be light. I mean, he's still in the contest too, but right now.
I mean, fair.
But yeah, no, they all here right now. Obviously, NAIRO's trying to shine on him as well. Double up here.
Yep. And this is tremendous play thus far. Again, both these guys, NAIRO maybe a little ill-advised on that explosive flame, and that's look how much advantage SHUTON got off of just one careless mistake from NAIRO. But again, back and forth they go.
Every time, man. The whistle looks so good. powers through that, make sure he doesn't takes the damage, but he's still in position to get the clean punish. So NAIRO 131 to this 62 on SHUTON. And oh my God, he's outspacing him. Almost got the KO with that F smash, but not enough.
That was a little frightening. Oh, yes, the grab. I love it. SHUTON not backing off of the left side. He's like, I'm going to keep this pressure on because I know one grab equals death in this scenario. Oh,
nice.
My Lord.
Nice. I was wondering how SHUTON was going to make this one work for him. He had no Pikmin, so he had maximum maneuverability. But as soon as he dipped under, I was like, is he going to come off with the neutral air or is he going to go for the spike? And NAIRO was like, I got the answer for you right here.
All those Pikmin just getting planted in the blink of an eye. Farmer NAIRO trying to come through, man. But is it enough, man? That is the question.
NAIRO, man.
What's the answer?
The answer, I mean, right now the answer is looking like if he can keep this edge guard up, it could be on his own. Luckily for SHUTON, just barely getting through that back air trade with his forward air, so he was able to get back to stage. SHUTON, though, got to get some Pikmin out here. He's got two. Oh, no, he doesn't. He said, I just need Big Mama. That's all he needed. He said, I don't need nothing but Big Mama. She coming through. Oh, my God.
Oh, my Lord. Came through belt in hand, and that boy, well, if you can sit back down after that one, I'll be impressed.
There it is, man. So are we about to get a reverse 3-0? NAIRO was looking quite solid in that first game.
Yep.
You know, wasn't looking nearly as solid in the second game, but he managed to pull it back, and now SHUTON. It's just, you know, he's been able to get that last stock or to stay one step ahead in these clutch moments at the end.
I am telling you, man, if NAIRO, if he ends up losing this, he is going to be kicking himself over that third game.
Yeah.
It's just those little things that you just kind of fall back on and you think about, man, if I just done X, Y, and Z a little bit better,
he's
the
thinking
result
now.
would have just been more positive, but
I'm wondering if he's thinking about character choice too. We're going back to PS2.
I don't really think he needs to switch.
I don't either, but you know, sometimes like sometimes it gets you when you're playing multiple characters like that, it gets in your head like, man, what if I would have played?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I hear you on that, but that's kind of something I might have want to experiment around game 3, you know, territory. Game 5, when your Palu is warmed up. Look, SHUTON has an idea of what you're going for. He has a good feel for you, but on the same accord, so do you. It's all about who can make the best adjustments, the best plays on the fly. And Pokemon Stadium #2, how fitting that we end where we began.
Oh, yeah. So let's get right into it. Looks like NAIRO decided to take this one a little more patient than usual at the start of it. You know, sitting on those platforms, waiting for SHUTON to overcommit to something and get a hit. Oh, my God, watch your shield. Yeah, don't put that back up. That's gone.
Oh, yes,
that option's dead.
They're going to need a little bit of time to refresh that. But you know NAIRO, man, when it comes to buying time, he likes to do it in an aggressive fashion. And here he comes, trying to track down SHUTON. Taking center stage, applying the pressure. Oh, no, the grab. Second whip grab we've seen.
Okay. Yep, really nice. Gets it back here instead of the double 40, a little more damage on that. So, oh. I think the wings actually kept him in a better position, so.
Oh, SHUTON, these parries, though. Really coming in the clutch.
That's kind of when you start seeing these parries happen in these late games, that's when you know someone's figured it out, man. I know when you like to attack. I know what you're trying to do when you get back off of this ledge. Oh my God.
That teleport recovery a little easier to edge guard.
Yeah.
Definitely a few more frames to kind of get that punish in there.
Yeah, man.
SHUTON really making it count.
And he does it every time. He does it quite a bit. He's been doing it pretty consistently in this set so far of getting that down there as NAIRO trying to recover. So here we go.
Should be a back
Maybe
throw.
Not enough.
Yeah, not quite there.
Still.
Oh, just going out, throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah, he has to set up the edge guard situation sometime, and with Olimar not having a hitbox, obviously on his up B, that's the best time for you to better go out there.
There
you better
go.
go out there.
Hey, man, you spoken into existence for him. Feel that, I feel that. All right, Palu knowing. So capable. Oh,
what
I love
catch.
that. What a coverage on the roll, right? That explosive flame hasn't had too much success when SHUTON's recovering, but on stage, the recipe for success in that instance.
Yeah, got himself right back to game 2 with the auto retro after the explosive flame hit. So very close on damage, but again, man, both of these. Oh, okay, strong up smash.
Yes, it was.
Not the purple one. Both these characters, though, definitely know how to add up the damage real quick. I'd have to give the damage racking potential up to Olimar a little harder, though, especially at 0, man. You saw my man getting these 0 to 72% combos and things like that. So
I'm seeing a lot of second guessing from NAIRO.
I can see that. Oh, okay.
A few times I think he must kind of think of an option, but I'm not mad at that because he's playing it safe, and it's really putting him in a good position. Oh, whiffing on that back, and that could have been tremendous. SHUTON, all the pressure in the world, and it results in a stock. NAIRO back against the wall. How will you respond?
I mean,
to this
that
Japanese behemoth.
That was just godlike play from SHUTON, man. He basically forced NAIRO into that position to get up aired, man. He was like, "There's no, you know, you're not going to go to the ledge. I'm going to get here faster than that." Oh my God, and NAIRO.
Look at that percent, TK.
The game is starting to escape him right now. 75%. We got a great Pikmin lineup here for SHUTON as well.
How appropriate. We got an angel, a goddess on stage, because it's going to take a miracle for NAIRO to bring this one back, and it will be denied. SHUTON, the 3-0 comeback, to at least starting with Ike. So we'll see how that pans out. Okay.
Oh, it was a pick. I like it.
I love Myron's
it. That's
intro.
the first time I've actually
That's
ever
funny.
seen MYRAN smile too, man. He looks so angry.
Well, you know what? I feel like, again, working at 9 to 5 all the time, it gets a little frustrating, but that boy got some paid vacation right now.
Oh, yeah.
The company bonus, man. You got to earn it a little bit, and MKLEO going to be the ultimate test.
So this, I mean, honestly, if this is shaping up like I think, now that SHUTON has moved on,
yeah,
does that mean if MYRAN doesn't win this, we're going to see an Olimar Ditto later on?
Oh, that
could potentially be the way. I got to see the bracket again and see if that's where he ends up going.
MYRAN won the first encounter, so if that is how it goes, he should keep himself very much so encouraged. But I don't think he has any intentions of getting that rematch. He is off to a very hot start against MKLEO. And, we saw yesterday in that crew battle, North America versus Japan, MKLEO kind of getting washed a little bit by SHUTON. MYRAN perhaps looking to have some similar results, though in a game, or excuse me, best of 5, you already know anything can happen, and just like that, in the blink of an eye, MKLEO erasing pretty much a 90% deficit and just taking the first stock out of nowhere.
Well, you know what, man? You can leave Maryland, but Maryland never leaves you, bro. What is worst?
Huh?
Oh, you washed up. Oh, you washed up.
Washed. My bad, man. I apologize.
The washing machine, bro.
I can only be myself. I'm sorry, gents.
That's fine. Anyway, getting back into the match, bro. And someone is getting washed today, but we're going to figure out who it is first. MKLEO still got his first stock, and with this amount of raid, sometimes you end up dropping that stock a little earlier to Ike, man. I feel like he's already in position to get, my God.
Oh, my God.
I wasn't thinking it was that. I was thinking neutral air up there, but he had a different plan in mind.
Planting that sword like his name's King Arthur. 3 stock lead. And still he maintains.
Oh, okay, B reverse action.
Wow, that was kind of nutty. Okay, MYRAN, though, catching him at the peak of that up B and able to punish accordingly.
Oh, yeah, and honestly, I thought he was going, he turned it around just in case MYRAN had, missed it. And if he had missed it, he would have brought him down and just finished the game straight up. So I like that idea coming in from MKLEO. But MYRAN with the great spacing to go ahead and spike that up B.
This is absolute insanity developing, folks. MKLEO, really hot start, but MYRAN, this guy is so good at just clawing his way back into battle. And again, meeting him at the peak of the up B.
He's not having any of that. MYRAN definitely turning the juice on right now. Turning the jets on right now, my boy. He's straight up turbo, man. He had the full bar, and he's using it all right now in his last stock.
No doubt about it. MYRAN, that no-quit attitude, it has served him well throughout the earlier rounds of this tournament, but finding himself against the Genesis, the 3-time Genesis champion.
Dash attack, not going to be enough yet, man. 107. Yeah, I think he actually just, felt like a little bit of a bait right there, man. I mean, it was a little mistimed on the F tilt, but enough timing for him to get that sneaky back air in there as MYRAN tried to probably jump forward with a forward air.
I feel like there was a little bit of conditioning involved in taking that last stock. Well done to MKLEO. MYRAN, though, notice, strong start. Leo just powered his way through that. Took a pretty commanding lead, but MYRAN, again, that no-quit attitude, able to get it back to a very respectable last stock. So going into this game number 2, still anybody's game.
Yeah, man. You got to stop frowning so much,
crazy,
man. That's going to be permanent damage to your face with that frown, bro. Come on, man. Takes less muscles to smile, you knew that?
Is that true?
Yeah.
But your mouth is going up.
Yeah, but it's something about what's going on around here. I don't know, man.
Right.
I don't know, man. Something about the forehead muscles, man. It definitely takes less muscle to smile, but my boy is not trying to hear that right now. He's only smiling during victory, if that.
There you go, man. Well, we will see what happens. Right back to Pokemon Stadium. Number 2 we go. And MYRAN looking to recreate that hot start he found in game number 1, and I'm getting a little signs of deja vu, as this lead begins to develop.
All right. Shouts to Beyonce on that one, man. Good song. Good song. Here we are. Getting the double neutral air. Oh, okay. Let me get out of this shield immediately with that down there. I like that.
My man was just like, give me some space, please. Okay. Wow, that footstool. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it certainly put him in a much better position.
Yeah, definitely got him out of there. Now you can see him still going for that down air on the ledge. He was able to give it that second stock in the first game. So see if he can do it again. Later on, the up air is going to connect. MYRAN coming off that ledge a little aggressive, but boy, you got to remember this is a disjointed sword.
Yes, sir.
All right, or disjointed hitbox. I mean, a sword, I guess, is a disjointed sword too if you want.
Oh yeah,
but, yeah,
it works out. It works out.
What I'm saying. All right, good F smash here from MYRAN.
Speaking of things working out, yes, that F smash finding its mark, and Leo and a little overzealous with that dash attack, and he's going to pay for it as this Pikmin army goes to work. And look at that, 70% already. MYRAN just so good at just jumping out to the lead, accumulating so much damage, and really making Leo have to play the catch-up game.
All right, it's the dash attack. Oh, all right, MYRAN actually trying to whistle through the inevitable nair that he was going to get hit by, but Leo actually goes for the empty hop on the first one. So good stuff to him. Realizing that's probably what MYRAN was going for. Maybe just wanted a nice little mix-up in general. MYRAN still getting caught again. Whistles through that up air, though.
And a lot out of that. Oh, and then kind of holding shield, too. Almost baiting him or daring him to pick an option. Excellent grab. That range on Alamar, boy. He'll catch you up when you least expect it at times. Love the tomahawk. Just kind of empty jumping into the grab.
I've never really heard Megan cheer, and that's a shrill right there. That's a shriek.
That's a shriek, yeah. Man. Shades of Paradin.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paradin.
All right. Yeah, she is going in for right. If you ever wondered who's saying let's go MYRAN, man, the answer is Megan, bro. Like,
man.
She is right in the front supporting. Let's get it. That's the type of support system you need.
I'm telling you, man, nothing but love and admiration. You got to show MYRAN a lot of love just for the way that he has played this game number 2. Really trying to get off this game, and he's honestly in the position because Leo really forced to kind of back off a little bit, picking some more defensive options. Even when he goes in for attack, it seems like MYRAN is ready with some counter options. Oh my goodness, but there it is, Leo!
Oh my God. I felt it though, but smart for MYRAN to not try to go for center stage. He's still going to be out of there though. God, Leo not.
It's tough.
I told you, he forces his will.
Yeah.
I mean, he will take hits all the time for trying to go for the same option because he knows eventually that option is going to hit. And when I hit it, I'm going to confirm it into a stop.
It's so odd to just, you go back 15 seconds and it's just MYRAN just kind of bullying Leo around the stage, having his way with them. But off of one good hit, Leo with the perfect conversions, Ike doing what he does best.
So
straight hits.
Up with the 2-0 over MYRAN right now. MYRAN, I mean, he's keeping it. I mean, he's keeping it close. He's keeping it respectable.
Yeah,
I mean, Leo's. I feel like he's pretty much in control of the entire game.
Well, I mean, Leo, again, just a different breed at some point. Oh, I like just starting the match off with that quick draw in your face, letting them know, trying to set the tempo to this game.
Yeah, man, swapping it up. Sometimes he starts off a little slow. Sometimes he goes straight in. And that one, I think that really caught MYRAN off guard. I like that. I think he actually used that just to get the Pikmin off guard, but it's not like MYRAN's going to be able to approach him.
Right.
With that sword coming down in front of him, you have to have some crazy spacing for that one.
Ooh, okay, the double 8 attempt. He's going to get the second one.
All right, rolling in. Nope, trying to get, here we go. Let me get the grab. This is down throw. Oh, just chased him down.
That was perfect.
Yeah, I didn't really fully see what option I threw out. It looked like a forward air, but regardless, he got punished for it. So MYRAN taking that first stock. Not a lot of damage on him yet either, only 50%.
Sir, this is a tremendous lead for MYRAN. My goodness. Again, we've seen every match up to this point, MYRAN has had a solid lead, but he hasn't been able to close it out down the stretch. This right now looking like a huge opportunity to get himself on the board and maybe quell some of this momentum that MKLEO comes in here 2 games up with.
Yeah, I was ready to say, man, MYRAN is not how you want to go out. Luckily for him, he was far up enough to not get hit by the spike, so good stuff to him.
Oh, okay, Leo is trying to get himself back in this match by any means necessary. But MYRAN is working on this potential 3 stock, my man.
Yeah, I think he's had enough of this Ike, man. He's going to get obviously nair laddered off the top, but it doesn't really seem to matter if he's able to keep up the way that his damage spread, his damage output. If he can keep this up, man, I don't really see him losing this stock or this second stock before taking this game. So
yeah, no doubt about it, man. MYRAN
hold on,
absolutely just becoming a different beast in this contest thus far.
Yeah, I never want to count MKLEO out. I'm just saying, man, MYRAN was going in on that first stock. But sometimes, man, people lose a little momentum when they finally lose that stock, really even if they had the lead.
Really costly mistakes here for Leo. And look at that damage just accumulated. That shield in so much trouble. Leo himself, almost no answers. MYRAN, complete control. Look how he just patrols the ground, harassing Leo.
Yeah, how you going to get down, man? That's what he's asking. No fly zone right here.
I'm telling you, man.
Or no landing zone, I guess. You can fly all day.
No zone period, bro.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow, actually, it looked like Leo actually had the right option to wait that out, but it still ended up getting punished anyway. Okay. It's going to go ahead and get that middle stage.
So many options MYRAN has to finish off this stock, and that's going to do it. The back air coming out of nowhere to seal the deal. MYRAN with the perfect response. The 2 stock after being down 2-0. Okay, I love it.
Leo said, I'm not even getting up for you. I don't respect that. I don't respect that.
He said, you come to me.
You come to, yeah, I'm top seed. You come to me. All right, so let's see if we're going to get switched from Leo, or he's going to continue to impose or force his will here with this this Ike. As I said, you know, he never said the Ike was his best. He has a bunch of other characters he can play, but it looks like he is going to opt to keep the Ike going.
And I think Leo's kind of thinking, all right, I won those first 2 games. Kind of got railroaded a little bit in that third, but I get the counter pick now. So I'm going to just kind of go and finish this the way I started in dominant fashion. We shall see. Game number 4, folks, headed right here to Smashville.
I don't know about that start. I don't know about that start, man. Walk straight over there, try to get the dash attack. Took 65 for it, basically. I mean, it's 44, but that grab, I'm just going to tack it on the top. My boy MYRAN has not been hit yet.
Alamar is a character that'll just give you a lot of regrets. It's like a bad relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see things going wrong, but you just can't get away.
All right. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Facts.
I mean, my boy is he's forcing his will on you, as I said. Just like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you get that bad relationship forced on you. Like, hey, man, I'm not leaving, and you ain't leaving either.
No. We're going to work this out. Oh, my goodness. Trying to work out a way to get this first stock off. Leo, though, might have the answer. He is patrolling this right side and gets that stock off. The aggression paying off.
I actually managed to take that first stock. I mean, even with Leo or MYRAN being able to add up so much damage at the beginning, you know, Leo is very resilient on not being super flustered at these high percents and still realizing, like, you know, man, hey, I could die at any hit, but I'm still trying to get this damage in.
About it. Okay, love that grab. It's immediate. And just like that, Leo in control. And MYRAN, okay, had to whistle through. That was an excellent timing on that. Now just retreating a little bit. Got some Pikmin out. Pretty good lineup thus far. But you see right there, not trying to give him any space to breathe. Leo really utilizing that platform. Thought he was going to go for a grab there, but maybe a little bit of hesitation going to cost him some percent, as well as some positioning.
It's so surprising to me that L-Smash even hits behind Omar, man. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be that big, but whatever. Doesn't seem to matter. Speaking of big, man, big pickup here for MKLEO as he gets that neutral air up air combo yet again, finishing that stock.
Not about it, man. Leo 1 stock away from winners finals. Situation he's found himself in plenty of times. MYRAN, though, on the receiving end of this blade, and let me tell you, it hurts.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, that last game, as I said, MYRAN was looking good in it, but it seems as though MKLEO did not let that really affect his sight at all, man. My boy is going in, almost finishing the game right there.
Not at all being deterred. I like the aggressive option. MYRAN needed to get Leo off of his back. He's got to get something going, or is it a false finish? Yes, it is. MYRAN, your second chance in life. What are you going to do with it? Leo.
Okay, Leo managed to get back on stage too. I thought he was going to get spiked just for that, but luckily for him, MYRAN was not able to get in there. Gets the, that was tricky up there, but it got him the stock. But the dash attack will take it, get him out of here. He's going to lose his bracket. MKLEO, we our first winners finals. Go in, and then we're going to, the light bulb, that's what it is. Shout out to Eagle Island once again, man. These guys, I mean, dog, get the game, all right? It's going to be nice. All right, or just come to the stream, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing. Anyway.
Let's get it, man.
Into our first game of our first game of the last set that we'll be doing right before top 4, Frostbite 2019, Cosmos, SHUTON. Let's get it.
No doubt about it, man. Going to be an intense, and you know Cosmos has got to be reeling after that set with Tweak, but I feel like at times Cosmos can be one of those players, even in disappointment, he can find the motivation, knowing he can still continue on through this bracket. A tough challenge ahead of him against SHUTON. Again, the last Japanese representative doing his countrymen proud here at Frostbite.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they got the whole squad on his back right now. Like, yo, man, you got to do it for us.
Please.
They already got the one big win with the crew battle, so that's good for them. I mean, that was a huge win too. I think it was like 7-6 stocks or something like that.
It wasn't nothing to talk about.
Yeah, but I think America definitely is like, well, see me in bracket. That's all what every American said right there. See me in bracket.
Well, I tell you what, a couple of you have seen SHUTON, and it was the last thing you might have saw. As Cosmos almost dropping that first stock, SHUTON, the pressure starting to mount on this right side, but going high to avoid that. And just kind of reset the situation. But what a grab coming out. The first stock taken.
All right. Yeah, easy stuff right there for SHUTON, but Cosmos obviously not out of it by any means. Already got the 117 on. That's pretty much any smash. A good up air, high up enough, should be able to take it as well. The back air, pushing it right back off stage. Let's see what edge guard we're getting. Drop zone fair? Nope. So, that was actually really good for SHUTON to go even lower.
Yeah.
So that way the drop zone fair wasn't able to, wasn't lined up.
Oof. All right, taking that hit. SHUTON, beautiful parry. And that back there, a little telegraphed on the part of Cosmos. And SHUTON going to take any advantage to accumulate this damage, enjoy this lead. But no, Cosmos going off stage. Again, ankling those very powerful and effective aerials, netting him that first stock.
All right. It's the back air, but oh, jab punish right there instead of possibly a grabber. But I mean, it's fast punch he's got, so I ain't gonna be mad at him. Damage is damage.
Yeah. Oh, all right, getting back safely. Yes, he is.
Cosmos here trying to get him a little space right here. I mean, he's got the full ink tank, so he's not really too worried about that. I think he just wanted to step in neutral. I'm through. Yeah, I think it's 10 hits or so, and you can just roll through the jab. So if you're up close to someone like that, or you can shift the eye back in, you know, get that shift the eye in and roll in, get that free punish.
That was wonderful execution from SHUTON, knowing exactly how. Oh, and then interrupting the smash attack attempt from Cosmos. SHUTON not ready to relinquish the stock just yet. The Pikmin coming through. Everything working in favor of this man. Grove man at that.
Yeah.
Oh, watch that shield, Cosmos. Getting a little low.
Down tilt. So he wasn't able to get the up air as the follow, but it's all good. Still keeping the momentum all on his side. Also, oh my God. I was gonna say the stage control and great stuff. What a roll read. I mean, where was he gonna go? Even if he rolled behind him, I feel like he probably would try to pivot grab it. So SHUTON taking that first game pretty handily.
Pretty darn convincingly.
Yeah.
Not too many questions about that.
I would not say that went any other way. Not to say that Cosmos can't adjust. I mean, we saw my man take it to game 5 with Tweak, almost actually taking Tweak out or put Tweak in the losers. But fortunately for him, Tweak was able to clutch it out right at the end.
That he was.
So one game down of what we could potentially be another game 5 with the way that everyone's been playing in this top 8.
Exactly, man. That game 1, it's not an indication of how the set is going to end.
Not at all.
But I'll tell you what, SHUTON is one of the best players I've ever seen at just taking that momentum and just rocking with it. Again, falling earlier to MYRAN, whom too is still in this bracket as well. So SHUTON not trying to be outdone by one of his Alamar brethren, but Cosmos, of course, going to have something to say about that.
All right, gets the up throw. Can't get too much more off that, but obviously got the stage positioning on his side. SHUTON able to roll right in there though. Nice. Damn. That's the worst feeling, man. When you straight up candy paint it right there. My boy can't even see out of his helmet right now. All right.
Oh,
look at it, man.
Actually, you're right, man.
He hurt.
Man,
oh, here we go. He gets some space.
You need to borrow some windshield wipers from that spaceship or something.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You need to clear it off. And I basically feel like he's fighting against a Nintendo. Like,
that's how much of the screen is clouded right now. So, either way, I like that little jab set that he got to get this damage back up, though. Jab set up smash up air, so.
Cosmos maybe catch a little bit of a break. SHUTON not getting a punish there in that situation. The back, they're going to send him flying.
For that back air yet again.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, actually, SHUTON going to find a back air of his own. As Cosmos going to recover. I like that. Mixing up his credit. Look like he's going to go to the ledge, or for the stage instead, goes to the ledge. Doesn't seem to matter, though, SHUTON. So you can mix it up, but I'm still getting this grab.
There it is. No doubt about it. 148% though on Alamar. A very fragile stock, and that right there is why one solid hit going to put an end to that. All right, shooting this box game. All right, but you already know my man Cosmos striking back as well and get inking him up and make that damage, make those hits hit a little bit harder. But SHUTON keeping his distance, trying to fade the hits until that ink leaves him, and there it is. All expired off of him.
Oh, yeah. My boy is moving right now, though. As you can see, oh, I like that. Gets the jabs going. As I said, his jab success rate is super high, man. He always knows how to get that in there.
Definitely.
Get that little extra damage and also get that ink, the ink started.
All right, just tossing those Pikmin. Nice. Cosmos finding his way through. Up throw, up air.
Ooh, okay. Up air to the ledge so he can get back to stage safely. SHUTON trying to keep the center stage as much as possible.
Okay. Cosmos starting to pick things up a little bit.
Can we get some ink?
I'm telling you, man, you got to get it inked up, but you already know it. When he goes for it, yeah, SHUTON's kind of right there trying to get those punishes. However, that back there is giving him a little bit of space.
He was definitely waiting for it. You can see him playing like right at that range where if he was trying to ink up, he should have been able to get a punish. But luckily for Cosmos, just played just enough space, did a quick ink, and got that back air as well so he can grab a little more.
Nicely done, Cosmos. taking the lead back.
Man, who was that?
Hot, this crowd.
Hey, that crowd mic is getting some work today, I'll tell you that.
We got some aggressive cheering, no doubt about that, but we certainly appreciate all the enthusiasm, no doubt about it. As yet again, Almar with the blinders on, not by choice. Oh my goodness, but hitting him with the Ray Charles. I still know what I'm doing, TK. I still know what I'm doing.
I was going to say, definitely Stephen Wonder that up smash right now. I couldn't see it, but I felt it. Like,
exactly,
let's go.
Man.
You saw that clip when they made Stevie Wonder shoot that free throw, man. That's messed up.
Anyway,
anyway.
But instead of that piano, man, Cosmos got played on that exchange.
Oh, yeah, most definitely so. Here we are. Oh, actually gets to roll through. Oh. Shot up.
All right.
This is looking out. He's stuck at the edge right now for SHUTON, but he's fighting his way back into the stage. Look at that. Gets the center stage and the stage control.
Already knows, man, can accumulate so much damage with those Pikmin. Not going to take too much to bring this back within a doable. Is that? Oh my God almighty. I was not expecting him to strike with the up smash at that point, but he had the purple, he had the opportunity, and he nailed it.
Much less, yeah, definitely much less. Did not expect it to sit like that, man. I know Olimar's got the power on that up smash, but every time it kills and someone's art like well under, I don't know, 70%, I'm always like, oh, damn, that's crazy. he got hit at 76 before the hit, so. Yeah, he went flying. So skyrocketing out of here. Cosmos might be skyrocketing himself out of this tournament if he can't close it out right now. SHUTON, I mean, making kind of short work of him. I'm
going to be honest, man. This is looking like it might be the end of that Game 5 prophecy outside of the MYRAN MKLEO. If SHUTON is able to continue this, but we see a change in color from Cosmos. Maybe a change in attitude too, man. Trying to find that bright spot in his gameplay that's going to allow him to crawl his way back into this contest. It's been all SHUTON from the jump.
That boy played yellow because he got to play cautious. Like, caution, bro. Slow it down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Where you hit that red light to stop at this tournament. Like, oh.
You ain't telling no lies, my friend.
All right. Gets the back air. Gets another back air. Cosmos might want to get a little more of this ink back, man. He's already at the bottom of his tank. I think that's one grenade throw.
You're trying to use it, keep it in the reserve. SHUTON looking for that closing blow. No. All right, there we go. There we go. Some time. And the ink bomb to boot, but you knew the tech was going to be online. At this level of play, those techs, always a given.
Oh, yeah. Nice up. Oh, wow. Nice punish, actually, right there. Blocked the back air and immediately goes to the up air. Almost finished it off. That was a perfect Pikmin. You know he's going to be gone. You're gone that time, though. The good grab coming in from SHUTON, taking that first stock. But Cosmos keeping it a lot closer this time around. A good forward air off the side could be enough.
Not about it. Okay, going to get a little bit of damage again for SHUTON. It's all about the equity you can get off of this final stock. Oh my goodness, getting that recovery interrupted and then just kind of putting himself in a position, an easy punish, the parry coming out. And this is where things can get so hairy, and you just gotta wonder if this is the beginning of the end for Cosmos, fighting for his tournament life against SHUTON, who's just become an absolute brick wall.
Now,
he is collapsing all over Cosmos' face.
Literally not having this at all. Like, go back throw right here from Cosmos, though. Finally making it work.
Not about it.
But I mean, 126. I mean, it's a lot that he has to make up for already in F smash or up throw percentage. I was gonna say F smash, but the up throw. He had the blue Pikmin out. He said, you know what? You probably think I'm gonna smash. Here, go ahead and throw that shield up. Psych, I'm grabbing through it.
It's tough, man. It's tough. All the marbles right now. One stock, one opportunity from Cosmos. Does he have enough in the reserves? I'm not talking about that ink tank. I'm talking about your heart, son. What do you got for me?
Definitely need to know. Okay, the drop zone.
Uh-oh. Okay, oh, I love it, yes. Again? No, not
Jukes.
quite. That would have been nuts, but yeah.
The boots was on.
The Jukes, man. He's a rocket man.
Yeah, I like what he did with the first BX. I know he probably wanted to line up that down there, but he was like, all right, well, if I down there here, I'm probably not going to be able to make it back. So let me hit him with this, reline up the situation, but he just couldn't find the down there yet again.
Things are certainly getting out of control, 107% for Cosmos, and this is all but done. But that roller, I don't think he got maximum value out of that.
Yeah, I don't think he got the sweet spot of it, or at least not the first hit to like really pull him into that. So unfortunate. Fortunate for him. Olimar lives to see another day. But that was a good roller, man. Almost like a drop zone roller on him. Cosmos 123.
Brown's still behind him, man. He's got a lot of fans, a lot of supporters, all the locked in attendance, but so is Big Mama in the form of that purple Pikmin, and that's gonna end the set. The 3.
Wait, what?
No.
There's no way.
Listen. They did double blinds with me. MKLEO is gonna pick Ike, and Tweak is gonna pick DK.
What?
Donkey Kong.
DK?
DK. Donkey Kong is here.
DK?
Yes, sir. They were like, Tweak was like, yo, D1, could you help me with double blinds? I was like, dog, I got to use the bathroom right now. I'm about to do top 4 commentary. He's like,
DK?
please. Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong?
He is here.
I haven't even seen him bring this
Where's
character
he
out
going?
in tournament in nearly like 2 months, and he brings it out versus MKLEO, the only other person who's a contestant to be the best player in the world.
You
All right,
already
let's see how
know,
this
man.
goes.
Already coming out swinging. And by the way, this top 8 is brought to you by Eagle Island. Shout out to those guys. Here comes Tweak coming through with the short hop. Beat down on his head, just drumming.
Keep in mind, he used to be able to beat MKLEO very consistently. Has beaten him 5 times in a row in Smash 4 with Donkey Kong.
Yes, sir.
So maybe that's why I decided to go with DK, because MKLEO has been known in the past to have issues against heavy characters.
You know it, and this character at least has really good range as well, man. And the damage output, it's scary. MKLEO, with the amount of damage that he has, he better watch out, because I know if Tweak manages to get a grab on him, you know what Tweak's gonna do?
Yeah.
He's gonna take him off stage.
Definitely. Take him off stage and squeeze him like an orange. Let's see if he's able to do it. Woo! Nice back air. However, DK is very heavy. He's not going to be KO just yet. Woo.
That was an absolutely insane combo. Tweak going for that short hop there on stage. So up air, so much range. This guy is combo food. Even if he DI'd away, that up air still reached.
See, that's the thing about DK. He's so big, it's so easy to combo him. So even though it might be nice to be able to get those grabs, you saw how much damage he did in the beginning. Doesn't even matter. Has been barely able to hit him in the last minute or so.
MKLEO's combos are just so ridiculous. Nice attempt right there by Tweak. Okay, carry him off. Take him for a ride.
He should be able to live, though. Fantastic by Leo being able to catch that side B so quickly.
That get-up attack there from the edge, though, that was an opportunity for Tweak to punish. Wasn't there in time.
All right, I am wondering why he went DK. It might be because he practiced his matchup with one of his best friends, RYUGA, and he was doing really well. So maybe that's why I decided to go DK. However, 107%, Ike is very strong, so this might be KO percent.
Oh, off to the top you go. So, you know, one thing about this character, right? Again, a lot of people complain about NAIRO, but you have to space it. Because of that, you know, DK with the amazing grab range might be a little scary for Leo.
Wow,
Let's see what happens,
fantastic.
though.
Leo is always waiting. He's always being patient. He's realizing, hey, I know you're eventually going to air dodge. I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to get that punish. Let's see if he's able to get those grabs. No, not just yet. Uh-oh.
That dash attack was so smart.
But there's a lot, it's very good DI coming out from MKLEO. It's making sure that even if he gets hit by that dash attack, Tweak is not able to follow up with anything. And right now, can he land? That seems to be the biggest issue for Tweak.
Yep, and he's not getting any trips on this down tilts as well. MKLEO every time repositioning himself after he gets clapped by that down tilt.
Okay, that's clean. You can do that up B real safe. If you do not hit, you can retreat to the ledge. And again, DK at 90%. Starting questions, up smash, it misses. Should be able to.
Oh, he's trying to mix him up.
Okay.
Tosses him off to the side, but sweet spots, quick draw recovery right there by MKLEO.
He does have the punch charge. I don't believe he's going to use it just yet because DK is really strong, so he has a lot of moves that can KO, especially an Ike at 144%.
I mean, at this juncture, he probably might have to burn it. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. He's definitely looking for that grab. Okay, there it goes. But that's going to be the first game 2 stock from MKLEO.
Wow, what a statement. And you know what? It's almost as if MKLEO saw that coming. He was like, yo, I know the range of this move. You know, straight up anime style like Aizen or whatever anime characters have glasses. And he was like, I know where you're going to go. You know, you saw Bleach.
Yeah, I just see. I love that. Cool. I love, terrible story, but here we go. Game number 2, we're going to see what stage Tweak is going to counterpick on. And do you think he'll stay the DK?
It's a 3 out of 5. Tweak has...
I don't think so. I think he's definitely going to switch.
But I don't think he wants to go Wario.
I don't know. I think he'll go the Wario anyway.
He talks about how much he does not like using Wario against Swordies. But, I mean...
He's won so many nationals, so many big events with Wario. Might as well, against Swordies too. Might as well try it out, see how it goes.
Let's see.
The troublesome part is Wario likes to jump in the air. It's going to be hard to avoid that neutral air that MKLEO is going to go for often.
Quick draw in neutral. MKLEO, man. What a monster. Okay, here come the combos. Nice. So he basically waited to see where MKLEO was going to go. After that up tilt, so smart. He's trying to be on top of all of MKLEO's movements. You see that, right?
Yes, he's not giving him any chance to even be able to jump and do that neutral air. Okay.
Grab. Okay, no, actually, wait a second.
All right, he had the read, but it looked like it went a little too late, and this is too much pressure at the moment for Leo. He's not able to do anything. Dash attack, not going to KO just yet, but we got stage. Oh my gosh!
Amazing. Down angle 4 tilt right there, clapping. MKLEO taking away that stock.
This is a little shocking because I know a lot of people are saying you cannot go Wario versus Ike versus sword character, especially one like this.
I mean, even Tweak says it too.
Ooh,
nice.
Did you see that?
Yep, and getting the confirmation with that grab. Another one. Rinse and repeat, baby.
Uh-oh. Are we going to see like a counter pick war going on here? Take the bike again. What? Somehow He knew he would drop the shield. He knew he would drop the shield, but keep in mind, Wario does have the waft.
Come on, man. We're in top 8. You really about to run into a forward smash? It happens to the best of us.
Hey, top player mind versus top player mind. You got to get ahead of the other person, but here we go.
All right.
MKLEO, he's finally getting his neutral airs to connect.
Here we go.
Ooh, okay, I like that. He went high because he knew that if he did that neutral air high, he'd be able to stuff out Ike trying to go for his own neutral air.
All righty.
Oh my goodness, off the bike.
He went so high from that up air as well when it connected. Nice neutral out of shield right here. Could have gotten a punish. Yo, tweaks angles of
the F tilt?
Yeah, no, not even that. The way he mixes you up. He goes for a lot of cross-ups. He lands in front of you. You never exactly know where he wants to strike. That's a
rough.
punish.
That's a strong punish. Remember, he still has waft, so he's going to likely use it really soon, especially if he gets Leo to like 30%.
Did you see what MKLEO was doing? He held down when he was getting hit by the neutral air, so the second one would not confirm. Crouch cancel, man.
Okay, just has to watch out for that neutral air, and he should be fine. He's likely going to look for it. Oh, that's a stop right there. Now this is looking even. This was looking heavily in Tweak's favor in the beginning.
And he catches the roll.
And one of the main things that Leo's going to have to look out for is that up tilt coming out from Tweak. If he gets one of those, that's an up tilt into a possible waft. However, Tweak at 63%, this is still likely even though because of the waft.
Yes, but here it is. Smacks him right off that platform, but MKLEO still trying to see stage. Burns the jump. Had to go for that air dodge.
Not going to KO just yet, but one more of those neutral airs that might be able to KO. Has to be really safe on how he gets back on the stage. Oh, he's looking for the up tilt. He's looking for it. There it is. Oh, no! He missed the waft.
It looked like Tweak wanted just a little bit more damage when he went for that up tilt. Unfortunately for him, he misses the confirm. You saw MKLEO get knocked on that platform, roll to the side, and a whiff, which resulted in an up air, taking away that stock in the first game.
That's the thing about that platform. It was tricky. It was tricky. That platform made it so that Leo can tech. However, Tweak thought maybe he'll just tech in place. I'll just hit him as soon as he techs, but it looked like Leo teched away. Very smart by him, catching that read and being able to get the up air right after the waft, because there is a little bit of lag after that waft, and you don't want to be above Ike. That up air will come out. So that was game number 2. Currently 2-0 in a favor of MKLEO. But that Wario was still looking fantastic.
Yo, he's straight up clapping him again.
Oh my gosh.
74% right here on the board.
Does it matter that you have a sword?
I mean, as long as you're able to just overshoot and intercept, you see right there, MKLEO was at a good enough distance to retreat and then go for a neutral air to intercept Wario.
Oh my goodness. The way Leo uses that platform to continue his combos, however, it's already 135. Now he's looking for that, so you know it. There it goes.
And MKLEO whiffing a lot of these like get-up attacks at the edge, right? Which means that Tweak could probably go for dash attacks to whip from the edge.
Oh yes, that's true. However, Tweak usually only likes to go for dash attacks whenever he can get a down tilt to dash attack confirmed. And clean misses. Oh my goodness. Back up throw, okay.
No follow-up over here.
Albert, that's going to be a punish. And that usually KOs off the side, like when you're really close to the ledge, but it's not going to KO there. Will he do it one more time?
Looking for an out tilt. He wants a KO right now. Instead, he has to meet MKLEO in the air.
It's actually shocking to see Ike at such a high percent, but this is what Ike likes. All that rage. Bike into.
Ooh, 192 right here. Neutral air, not quite ending that stock.
And that's going to be the stop.
Wow, he had to work so hard to take that stock too, Kitaro.
Good stuff by two. Oh my goodness, going for the F smash again? Who does he think he's playing? All right, this isn't a local, man.
Okay, there it is. He managed to get the right combo. And oh my God, Tweak! You man!
All right, I can see why he stayed Wario. I can see why. He's like, I don't care if I miss that waft. I'll get it next time.
That's it. Down air. There you go. Right at the apex of that recovery. But MKLEO, he never stops. He just keeps on going, and he gets stronger with every second.
And SD does have a huge lead. I would say it's still okay, but we saw what happened last time. He had a pretty strong lead against MKLEO last time, and he still was, MKLEO brought it back and actually was winning in the end.
Speaking of MKLEO bringing it back, Kitaro, if MKLEO is at a deficit, you know one thing he'll do. If you're tight in stocks, he'll go for that kamikaze combo with the Aether. But now that's off the board since he's one stock down.
But these combos, 79%. Has to watch how he's going to land. Already uses air dodge. There we go.
Nice interception. And you see right there, Tweak still trying to find a way to land. All of these air dodges and spot dodges. And he gets the opportunity.
Very tricky coming out from Leo, waiting before deciding to do attack to knock him in the air and get that up air. Let's see.
Okay, burned the jump already. Good defense. Second hit of the neutral air.
Up air?
Whoop. Gets back down to the ground just to make it hard for MKLEO to land.
All right, 110%. That's not too high for Leo.
Not bad.
Ooh, I like that delay of the up air. They tried to do that to mix him up.
Wow, aggressive option from the edge just to come back on stage, and that bike even helping Tweak land. Yo, he's on the chase.
You cannot give Ike the space to allow him to be able to do that neutral air. Just have to stay in his face the whole time, and that's what Tweak is looking to do.
And you can see with that bike, it has such great knockback. Ooh, again.
The pressure.
Ooh. Okay, he went for jab. I thought he went for down tilt at first.
F tilt? He's looking for it? Oh, wow.
Yep.
Up B in neutral?
And it kind of looked like Tweak wanted to DI away, but he still got caught up. The waft is here.
The waft is here, too. This is a really rough position for MKLEO. If he's able to take this game, I will definitely be surprised because there's a waft.
And down there?
Yes.
Perfect job right there. You saw the spacing. Gets the edge guard, and Tweak is back. 2 stocks? That's quite the statement, buddy.
Yep, that certainly is. However, remember, MKLEO has the counterpick stage choice. So what are we going to see? I feel like we'll see a stage. I'm trying to think of what stage he loves to go to. I'm pretty
MKLEO.
sure it's Town and City.
I've seen him get a lot of good wins on Pokemon Stadium too as well. But let's see here. It doesn't look like he's necessarily going there.
Yoshi's Story.
All right.
This is legal?
Yes, sir.
This is legal? Oh, wow.
Were you at Genesis?
This is not Genesis.
But at Genesis, it's literally Genesis rules except no Unova
Castle
and
Siege?
no Castle Siege.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. All right, well, let's see how this helps him out. Keep in mind, he's able to connect 2 neutral airs usually using these platforms.
Yeah.
He might be able to get 3 because there's 3 platforms.
Yo, he waited.
Oh, goodness
He's like, yo, give me that bonus damage, baby. Saw the air dodge a mile away.
Okay, able to run with that fair, but that fair doesn't have too much of, you know, hurt lag or hitbox.
It looked like he was trying to do almost the same thing MKLEO did there. Wait, did he grab from behind? I thought he almost landed behind him, but maybe I'm wrong.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
okay. Up air combos.
Nice. And everyone's clapping in the crowd, too. Keeping it close here again. Wario versus Ike.
Oh, does not get the tech roll read that time around.
Nice. I like how Tweak didn't want to fully commit to that neutral. He pulled back a little bit, right? You saw it.
Oh, my goodness. They're both swinging. Neither of them are getting a hit.
That tech was so crucial for a Tweak, too. He didn't want to get hit.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Looking for that F tilt. He's going to look for it. It's not going to be able to KO just yet, so might just do it to regain stage control. Just loves that Ike off the stage.
Yep, gets the 4th throw here. Interception, but he got hit from the quick draw, so that means he's not able to potentially like thwart an aether recovery. MKLEO was still high enough to grab the edge as well.
Okay.
Oh, no bite? I thought he was going to bite there, too.
I know the bite won't be able to KO, and he likes to usually go for it for the KO, but 128, it might be able to. Okay.
Okay.
All right, he's playing it safe whenever he does that, but there goes the F tilt. Tweak taking the first stock in this game, too.
Very solid moves right here. Okay, and here comes the grab combos yet again.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 61% already. And the walk is coming up really soon.
No jump.
Oh, he has to jump. Down there.
What? That was untackable, baby. That was untackable.
What in the world?
Nothing but red.
Wow, this is looking really rough for Tweak in the beginning. However, right now, he's having a good lead. Last game and this one. But that F tilt, fantastic coming out from Leo. Let's see if he can bring it back. Gonna use these platforms to his advantage. Remember, this is his counter pick stage choice.
Cool.
They got me flying all over the place with these words.
He didn't roll in this time. Actually, yeah, he did. So Tweak making sure to put himself in a good position every time MKLEO is at the edge. Nice combo right there. Oh, you see that overshoot right there, right? Basically making all these aerials unsafe. Overshooting the block. So smart by Tweak.
I feel like we might see a character change coming out from Leo after these last 2 games.
Lucina?
Possibly. I
heard his link is nice.
His link?
Oh,
no, unfortunate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tweak, another 2 stocks. Back
Those are
to back.
2 stocks.
2 stocks back to back. So, you know, looking at both of these players, they got a lot of first places at events that they have entered, but Tweak did get 9th at Genesis 6. And because of that, you know, things are a little nebulous. You know, they're trying to figure out who is actually the best between these two.
Yeah, at one point, they were thinking that it was Tweak for certain, but then after Genesis, that's when people were like, you know what?
Question marks.
I don't even know if they were saying question marks. That is the choice, just like you said. Lucina is out. This is going to be scary because remember, this is game 5 when he decides to pick the Lucina.
Yeah, and Tweak has to make sure all of his combos are true because MKLEO could also up B out of them. That Dolphin Slash has the involved frames on startup. You don't want to get hit by that. Uh-oh, here we go.
Good start in the beginning.
Yep, one of the best characters in the game, Lucina, right here.
However, Lucina does swing her sword pretty slow.
Yeah, she's quite floaty with it too, right? She's not as low to the ground when she jumps. You can see that already. A lot of air time, which could give Tweak an ample amount of time to intercept. Look at that.
Ooh, it looks like he tried to land an up air on him, but that platform got in the way.
Exactly.
Okay, up throw, up air, gonna miss again. Ooh, that was a mix-up.
Yeah, that's another thing. So Tweek cannot afford to take one hit on his shield because of the potential shield break. MKLEO will remember that. Or if Tweek just over-shields for some reason.
Yes, and right now, MKLEO doing really good having the lead. Let's see if he can get that edge guard. He cannot let Tweek get back on the stage.
Yeah, being very defensive right here with this Lucina. Understands that this character has a lot of good keep-out tools. You see the up air covering from high, and if you try to get inside, horizontally, there's the neutral air as well. Very good air-to-air tool.
So far, this is looking like a really good character choice for him. I feel like Ike was just like not getting those neutral airs that he wanted because Warrior's putting too much pressure, but that random F smash, good timing coming out from MKLEO.
It's almost as if he just stood there in anticipation of Tweek approaching, which, you know, that's what Warrior does. So great job right there by MKLEO, being patient. The double up here is not burning the wok. Tweek,
one more.
Another one.
Even 2 stocks to 2 right now.
Call me DJ Khaled. Here we go, 2 stocks apiece.
Bike on the stage, let's see if he's going to use it. No. Looked like he was trying to mix up, saying, hey, I'm going to use it. No, I'm not. Hey, I'm going to use it. No, I'm not. But he's having so much trouble getting off the ledge, though.
He just wants to play, but he can't. As you can.
That sword.
It's so good. Okay, that back air, as the percents get higher, you don't want to be met with that move. Tweek opportunity up throw up air, and he's going to have to fade back, wait a little bit. We saw an air dodge upon landing, but Tweek just waited.
Oh, wow. Leo is doing so good at the spacing of Lucina. Likely the best Lucina in the world at this point.
Honestly,
especially because he was the best Marth in the last game.
Wait.
The waft!
Oh my God!
There it is!
And this is why this character is such a problem!
Stock depleted! This is why this character is top tier. We're seeing it right now. Tweek is one more stock away from being able to take
this
out
guy
Leo.
is so Paul!
But don't count out Leo just yet. Lucina's a very strong character.
Again, roll in! Yup.
He saw it.
He can't block. You see, this is why Tweek is being super aggressive.
Looks like Leo's starting to be a little risky, just going for the F smash, hoping he'll be able to KO.
He wants to bring it back.
Okay. Ooh, that was fantastic. Landing neutral air into fair to get him off the stage. 133, even an Etzel should be able to KO.
Okay, he's back in the center again. That's a punish for sure.
He's
Down
being
throw.
risky with that.
Roll in.
Watch the roll. Yep, he rolled in again. You see it too. That down tilt, that's attack. Tweek with 3, 2 stocks in a row. Taking out MKLEO. Proving to the world right now. Who's the best? I'm the best.
Tweek. Amazing plays right there. SHUTON, a household name when it comes to Super Smash Brothers, competitive Super Smash Brothers at that. And his Olimar is absolutely no slouch. But guys, what is happening?
This is not Olimar Dittos.
This is not what we expected.
This is not Olimar Dittos. Richter.
I'm sorry, y'all. We lied. We lied. False advertising.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody report us. We're done.
I heard that he has a really good Richter, but I was not expecting to see it come out, especially when he made it this far with solo Olimar. However, I think, was it MYRAN that took out SHUTON in winners? Yes. So that's why he probably thought, you know what? I'm done throwing the Pikmin. I'm going to throw you some potions.
Oh my God. Dude, how do you punish jump with holy water and then combo off of it? Yo, this is one of my favorite characters in the game.
This is proof that Olimar's evil because he cannot land right now.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
What a snipe.
Cut him in half.
Yo, the axe from the heap.
Cut him in half. Let's go. What is that blue Pikmin? It is, but only a 4th throw. Let's see if Richter can recover it. Let's go.
Beautiful recovery. And wait, do you have those combos?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This Richter.
The control. The accuracy.
Oh my goodness.
He is so meticulous in his design.
See, here's the tricky part. He understands how Olimar works. But he's playing a character that MYRAN might understand because not that many people play Richter.
Yo, he can't land.
Oh my goodness.
Yo,
you can't
MYRAN
get past
wants to
that.
play. Let him play. Let Olimar play.
No, let him back on. I never want to see Olimar play. I'm just joking, guys. Good luck, Olimar.
There it is again. Chucks him off stage.
Okay, another axe. Another double jump axe. No.
Why did he throw the holy water on the floor? Olimar was up there. Okay, there it is. And back to the match.
Shield. Oh my goodness. He whistled it, but it doesn't even matter.
He thought it was safe.
Olimar cannot recover.
Oh my
Olimar
God.
cannot recover. And he taunted.
Is this the track?
SHUTON taunted.
SHUTON taunted.
I thought they don't do that over there.
I thought you don't taunt in
I thought they don't do that over there.
Only
What happened to
Kyushu.
the respect?
Only Kyushu. Are you from Kyushu?
He's from Kyushu.
Oh, he is?
He's from Kyushu,
Oh,
dude.
no wonder then.
I don't know. I'm making it up. Here we go.
Here we go. 3-stock potentially here.
There's no way it's a 3-stock. Almost a fully charged F smash right there.
I can't believe any of these things happening here.
Is this a
You
gimmick?
can't say 3-stock. Come on, y'all.
Is this a gimmick? Is this actually real?
This is real, man.
Ooh,
but he
okay.
clips him right there with the down smash. But that was so hard. Why did he say R?
What do you
Mr.
mean?
R? Isn't that the Mr. R tag?
His tag is R. I'm not too sure. Maybe he's doing it for Mr. R.
Uh-oh.
Doing it for the Penguins. Let's go.
Myran, Myran already took way too much damage.
Oh,
Another
one?
X.
How can he not
My
dodge
man
that?
is playing Castlevania.
He doesn't know how to air dodge right now.
He tried to. He tried to use the. Oh wait, what did they say again? Richter Belmont.
Okay, Richter Belmont. That's Richter. Oh my God! He threw that axe and turned around. He knew it was gonna KO.
I am speechless, ladies and gentlemen.
He didn't care.
I am speechless.
How does he keep getting hit?
Screw tier lists. Learn matchups. Play any character you want to play. We have Richter in the top 4 of Frostbite 2019.
Let Myran get a coach, man. Show it like, Myran, by the way, you see this button? It's called R. If you press it, you may be able to air dodge or a whistle. I don't understand how he's getting hit by everything.
I don't understand either, man. I don't understand.
That was bad.
Here's the thing, though. Richter has so many amazing projectiles that he can toss off stage without even having to commit to putting himself off stage against his opponent. So it's actually really hard for Myran to come back, especially because of the axes go right through the stage when you toss them as well.
That is true. And Olimar has a really predictable recovery, especially against another person that plays Olimar. So right now, it's looking very heavily in SHUTON's favor. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, look at this, man. And oh my gosh. And when you're using Richter, you can actually hold in, you can hold out, or just not press a button while throwing the axes. So there are many different angles of the arc. Depending on, basically you could go far or closer. Here it is, the dive kick.
Looking for it. I like that short hop fair. Wow, always getting these uppies out of shield so well. 96%.
And I like what you saw right there. Those falling neutral airs, a lot of times you see players convert that into the Shoryuken. Oh, that's an SD. See, that's one of the things that's tough when you use Richter Belmont, man. You don't want to find yourself off stage. There's enough lag right there. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah. You remember?
Yo, he just chopped so many Pikmin. He said, screw the durability of the purple. I'm sorry, Monique. See you later.
See, that's the thing about that. Oh, he caught the potion bottle? What? Okay.
Right there, man. You got to watch out. Here it is again. Purple's coming through.
All right, but after that SD, it looks like the momentum's looking to be on Myran's side. Doing fantastic, being able to actually stay on the ground compared to the last game. And getting all these grabs, too. Okay.
Purple's back. Immediately dashed away and caught him with the Yo, he did not see that forward tail coming. He did not see it coming.
I was never expecting to see a Richter in any top 8 of anything. It's literally making fun of the fact that a lot of people were saying this character's top tier and then he just disappeared. But he's back.
I think in this game, it's all about matchups, man. And right now, SHUTON showing us how it's done. That SD did hurt him a little bit. And because of that, he's playing a lot from behind.
Yeah, now he's going to have to try to grab this. Olimar,
He should have used his forward air.
Yes,
he actually could have came back.
That's almost that's technically an SD right there, too, because he was able to come back.
2 SDs right now from SHUTON. And because of that, there are probably a lot of people that are like, nah, man, you are overhyping Richter. Now he knows the matchup.
It could be that. It could be that.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll take him a while. But again, a lot of people, or not too many people, play Richter. So it's going to be really hard to be able to adapt to this matchup in 2 seconds.
Yeah, man. The unknown factor, I tell you, it can be a factor to deal with.
White Pikmin on him? Wow, that was quick. So
beautiful
stop,
job.
and then 2 stop.
He got it.
Is he going to stay Richter?
I think he should, because his Richter wasn't bad. He just straight up SD'd.
Yeah.
He needs to remember to use that forward air, man.
That's true. That forward air needs to use it a bit more.
He can recover with forward air, with up air.
That was like 2 SDs right there, too. So he probably thinks that he could stay Richter and still be able to be fine.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Tetraflora. SHUTON is definitely from Kyushu. That's why he pops off. Yeah. shout out to Flora, the god. The goddess, rather. We out here.
All right, it looks like he's staying Richter again. When people SD a lot, it makes them feel like, hey, I should not have lost that game. As long as I don't SD, I'll be able to win. And now he has a counter pick stage choice too. No FD. Probably gonna use some platforms. Let's see what stage we're going to.
He's sticking with the Richter. He understood that he SD'd. We in there.
And we're going to, is this Smashville? All right, that platform might be able to help him out, especially whenever Olimar lands on that platform.
How did he get the forward air? You're not supposed to be able to get that forward air. You got nerfed, at least in the down throw.
Oh, he has a white Pikmin on, and that's a lot of damage.
Okay, here comes the axe. You always want to throw out the axe immediately after knocking down your opponent. It applies some pressure upon wake up. You could potentially hit the opponent when they get wake up too.
That's true.
Okay,
all right,
look at that trap.
Caught him where he's landing. And not letting Myran land on the ground, that's the key, but missing that up smash, he's gonna lose all stage control now.
Okay, safe haven right here. He has to go for the forward air after that, but went for the up air when the opponent was definitely way far away from him.
Ooh, that's the rough thing about having items like that. if you throw them, the opponent can catch them, so you can't use it to be able to hit your opponent. You have to use it more so to make it explode on the ground. But that F smash!
Yeah, that was so smart from SHUTON again. He plays Olimar. He understands when those openings present themselves, and from deep, he came through with that forward smash. That tipper, man, you got to watch out.
What even happened to the potion right there? It looked like it exploded, but it just went away.
So there's some times where it actually bounces off of somebody's shield, and then somebody else could actually catch it.
Yeah, but it went nowhere, unless maybe he threw it. But
wait a second, axes are out. Holy water.
He got him. 52% throwing out the axe.
Again.
Oh my goodness.
Good spacing, and he got the Shoryu.
Up the out of shield. Doesn't matter, he still takes the damage even if he's able to whistle that.
Yep, and I love the roll right there. You see SHUTON understands how to fight this character. Yo, he's at 220.
Another tipper F smash. He is so clean at knowing exactly 220. Oh my gosh.
He's trying to whip him.
He cannot hit him. It's only, you know what that means? That means he's getting all damage by throwing Pikmin on to Richter, and he's not actually getting damage by hitting him with F smashes. But there goes an up smash right there.
Oh my gosh, man. Richter Belmont, ladies and gentlemen. Get off the stage, and here come the projectiles. Good spacing, and every time MYRAN wants to play, he has to deal with the whip.
Yep.
The cross, the holy water.
The cross again. And I like how he uses the axe. The way he throws it, he makes it so it bounces off the Pikmin, so it's hard for MYRAN to actually be able to figure out, oh my gosh, when it's going to hit him.
That up tilt was smart, but he wasn't able to actually catch him. Where's the cross? Oh, he actually wanted a harder punish. I see.
There it goes.
Oh, he angled it downward. He angled it downward just to get it. The precision, the accuracy. SHUTON.
This guy's wild.
What? That was deliberate. He literally aimed it.
Look at the crowd.
He aimed it.
Whatcha?
He aimed it. You see those rings? God.
Oh my goodness.
Those are only for the champions, man.
Wow, this is, you know, I was really hoping for Olimar Dittos, but this is definitely, at least this is almost as exciting as Olimar Dittos.
I love Richter. Agree? I'm sorry. You used to like Richter too. You're a fake fan, Fram.
What are you talking about?
You're a fake fan.
You're right.
I thought you love Falco. You love the Richter. You don't like him no more. You better drop Snake soon. Anyway, here we go, guys.
I am. But here we go.
MYRAN versus Richter.
Game number 4.
My bad, not Richter.
MYRAN versus Richter. I mean, technically it is.
Yeah.
Because he can't seem to know what to deal against this character alone. Beats his Olimar, cannot beat the Richter. But we might be speaking too soon. Oh my gosh, no we're not. Okay. Up B out of shield, did not hit the whole thing, but it sent Olimar flying so high, couldn't do anything after.
There you have it again, man. Those Shoryukens this time, Richter DIing backwards, doesn't want to get caught by an axe. All right.
This is a grab, but he had the right read.
He didn't get the best hit of the up B, but in any event, he didn't get punished upon landing, so he's fine. Here it comes again.
One of the things I noticed about the cross, too, it can trade really well with the Pikmin, so he's trying to throw Pikmin on him to do damage, and it's not reaching Richter because it's getting hit or stopped by the cross.
Oh, man, right there. When you saw the whipped grab from MYRAN, SHUTON could have turned around and up B, but he missed the opportunity. Up throw. Beautiful DI, bro.
That's like the second time that happened, but that's going to be likely a KO, yes.
He didn't even try to... Try forward air,
whip,
man.
Yeah.
just try it.
He had a feeling. All right,
he managed to get the forward confirmation again.
Okay, up B out of shield again, not able to get it to connect, and he looked like he tried to grab the ledge there. Is that it? No. Okay. He does that good vertical recovery. As long as he's just trying to go straight from down to up, he's fine. But right now, he cannot land on the ground to be able to do anything.
Nice.
Okay.
Gets the parry just to squeeze in a forward tilt a little bit sooner than expected.
All right. Looking for that run-up up smash or run-up F smash that Olimar players like to go for. It's like to run right in front of your face, do the attack, and hope it'll hit, but somehow that did not KO, even with the rage on Richter right now. Okay, it is a KO.
Even if you can't get the KO, the fact that it knocks the opponent off stage sets up for axes, sets up for crosses, or even a ledge trap with the holy water.
That was beautiful by MYRAN, deciding to wait until all of the fire went away to be able to get that grab. Was holding off with the blue Pikmin.
And now SHUTON is definitely showing his hand. He's getting too antsy. He's grabbing way too much. He wants to keep going for these up Bs out of shield as well. And this is just showing MYRAN that SHUTON is being a little bit too preemptive, which could allow him to play a little slower to let SHUTON keep whiffing.
But keep in mind, though, that last time when he did lose, or when SHUTON lost, it was on his stage. So he'll have another counterpick stage with platforms that might be able to help him out again, and hopefully won't SD at least.
Oh, the cross-up right there, but you didn't see a punish from MYRAN.
Okay, still looking for these backers, having so much trouble. The Pikmin's just racking up damage, and I'm not seeing him keeping MYRAN off the stage like he was before.
Yeah, he's having a bit of a tough time. Trade situation, the whites are dead.
Ooh, okay. All right, back forward throw off the stage. See if he can get a KO pretty soon. Usually gets him to decently high percent before he goes for the KO. Before he was getting a lot of axe KOs, but now it seems a lot harder. It seems like Myron's able to dodge it.
Yeah.
All right, here comes 1, 2, and that F smash. That didn't even look like it was Tipper.
Right?
How did that KO? All right, let's see.
One more stock right here, chance from the crowd. But there's a grab, and we should get an up throw.
Wow.
Not a KO.
It's like he doesn't know that Richter is this heavy where these up throws won't kill, but this one should be able to.
Woo. Beautiful stuff right there, man. I have to say, Myran, he's showing that he's getting very, very comfortable with this matchup. It's 2-2 right here in the losers semifinals of Frostbite 2019.
Very comfortable on FD. Will we see the Olimar Dittos? Because that was kind of a clean win. I feel like it might be time to try out the Olimar at least once. And he's sticking with the Richter.
Sticking with the Richter. Here we go.
Okay, no Simon. Straight Richter.
Man, what a battle so far, Qatar. We didn't expect to see this.
No, not at all.
I don't think SHUTON did this for the hype. I think he straight up just didn't want to do the ditto.
Yeah, I know he does play this character a little bit. I've seen him do it on some of the She Gaming Japanese streams, but I did not think he takes it out against Olimar. And I know a lot of people don't like dittos, so they'll go a different character if they can. So this might be it. Wow, see, it bounced off his shield, and actually he didn't catch it, but it just disappeared.
Double forward air, look at that.
Okay, let's see if we can catch him. That platform is where he wants him.
I'm going to tell you right now, all this high recovery, it's been helping Myran come back on stage, but once the axes are out again, he's going to have to recover a bit lower.
Okay, throwing out the cross again, up B out of shield.
But not getting that optimal knockback. I like the down to one of his fastest tools right there on the ground.
All right, I feel like Myran might have figured out the answer to avoid the axe, which is to be able to jump really high, to just go completely above the trajectory of it. Uh-oh.
Beautiful weave. And if if Myran were to block that axe, a forward smash could actually break the shield of Myran after blocking the axe. Yeah. You don't want to block the axe and get forward smashed.
How did that hit him? Okay, gets him off the stage. Good.
He gets the pop-up with the neutral air. Beautiful stuff. And he crossed it up just in case Myran were to block it. Nice pullback. He decided, you know what? It ain't worth it.
Wow, did you see that? He actually threw the potion on top of the Pikmin.
It's called the holy water.
Potion. He threw the potion on the holy water on top of the Pikmin and let it fall down to land on Olimar when he gets off the ledge.
Wow, and right now Myran getting a ton of damage. Again, guys, this is a Game 5 scenario. SHUTON has to be careful. We might have Myran moving on. Wait, no up B.
No up B.
He actually didn't believe. He didn't believe.
He didn't believe, and he was really high up, so there was a chance that he most likely would have been able to air dodge, so he wanted to play it safe. Okay. This is looking really rough for SHUTON right now. He's playing a lot more patient than he was before. A lot of Pikmin on him, too. Possible up throw.
Okay, there it is.
There it is.
Just needed one short hop holy water just to get the forward tilt confirmed. 105 right now on him. We've seen him lift to 220.
He needs to literally never let Myran land on the ground. No, no. Air dodge in, he's dead.
Wait, what? You're a monster! You're a monster! Somebody put him in a cage. He is an absolute madman.
He down there.
What game is this?
He was dead.
I can't believe it.
What's that?
The resourcefulness.
That is not fair. That is...
All right. The stuff of legends, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. Frostbite.
2,500 IQ right there.
I can't, yes. So much. But the interception, final stock, after that play that he made, he has to make sure that he's able to keep up with Myran. We'll see what happens. Myran, again, he's a monster.
F-smash, he got the tipper.
He aimed it low.
Oh my gosh, that simple down air on that red Pikmin is what brought it to be even like this.
But we have one up air.
Oh my
He waited for the roll. Myran, so smart.
Okay, gets the kick, one more.
There we go. He swept the floor with him.
Boom.
No cross. He's actually being very, very aggressive here.
Yes. It's 80% already off the bat.
There is the cross again.
It's going to come back. Okay.
Yep, trying to push him back.
All right, he's still being aggressive, trying to approach really hard, but the Pikmin damage, there's white Pikmin on him.
That's not the end.
All we need is one blue up throw. He has the blue. He's going to wait. He's going to approach him with that grab. Here it is.
Oh my gosh, so smart, so risky. Two purples. How can you do it? Amazing tech.
Oh my goodness, Myran really wants his KO.
Wait!
Oh my God!
And there you have it, Myran takes it.
What even happened there? He was right on top of him and no move came out. Against Tweak, playing the Wario that we all know and love. Let's see who's gonna take it. Game number 1, Grand Finals, Frostbite 2019 beginning right now.
Yep, these guys are actually battling right now as we speak, and here it is off the bat. Tweak. It looks like he is not scared of the Lucina at all. He already faced off against the Lucina in the last set, and look at all the mix-ups. We've been seeing a lot of neutral air from Tweak, but now look at this, man. This is like that multi-game conditioning that we're seeing here. First set, a lot of neutral airs. Now, the bites, they're coming out every single time. An amazing command grab that can potentially KO the opponent.
Yes, I love seeing how he uses the command grab to mix it up, because you always think that Warriors is going to run in and be really aggressive for aerials, but randomly, that bite comes in, it mixes you up, takes you off the stage, and puts you in a bad position. Gets him with the slap, takes off the stage, he's going crazy!
You are absolutely nuts, man. But you know what? Wario has the tools to come back, so he can afford to jump off that far. There's the up throw up air.
Oh, try to go for a second up air. And remember, guys, Wario does have WAF. People in the house, in the loft, like to joke that Wario plays a game with 2.5 stocks and not 3, because that WAF can take out stocks so early. But however, with already 53%, it's unlikely we're going to see Tweak go for the WAF.
This is why I love this game. Did you see that movement?
Yes. Yeah, did you see the game? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 2 stocks.
What a great player.
No response from Leo just
I
yet.
love the movement. He's literally baiting MKLEO to win every single time.
Remember, the WAF is almost live, about another 20 seconds, and it's going to be full power. If he's able to stall long enough, he might be able to get it to confirm. And you saw it right there. I think he was looking for up tilt to WAF. Doesn't even need the strong one. Okay?
Riding out again.
Wow, that was clean by MKLEO. Falling hit of neutral air into up air. Let's see if he can be able to bring it back. But again, it's going to be really hard. 20%, that's already percent to lose. Ooh, he's looking for it.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. MKLEO is such an amazing opponent that I don't think it's going to be easy, of course. You know, right now, Tweak definitely doing amazing. You see the pressure. He has the confidence. But if he gets a little bit too predictable, MKLEO will find those openings, and right there.
The bike is gone. He has to up B, and he gets the counter. Put a beautiful tech. The bike is still gone. Use the WAF to recover. Fantastic, but it doesn't matter.
There it is.
Unrandomized F smash, and this is looking even.
Even Stevens right here. But that's an opening, and Tweak is going to get super aggressive with it.
Okay, that is crazy. He went from almost getting 3 stock to being able to bring it back to literally even, fans, and making him waste his WAF for recovery.
I almost feel like it might have been better to SD and have the WAF. Do you think? It's a tough call, right?
It is a tough call.
Yeah,
like after the end result where he did end up getting KO'd, it does feel like it's better, but he probably didn't think he'll get KO'd.
Yeah, he probably didn't think he was going to get killed right there. So nobody would have known there.
Yep. However, he has to watch out for that unrandomized F smash that Leo keeps going for.
Yep.
Shield breaker into. Ooh.
Keeping center stage.
Looking nervous. Up air to up air. Not going to KO. One more. Has to watch out how he lands.
Up tilt, you don't want to jump on Wario.
Ooh.
That up tilt is so fast. Not so much landing lag. He's down tilt. He wants to get a dash attack.
Yes, down tilt dash attack. There it is for the KO. Fantastic fight, Tweak. Almost losing in the end, but being able to take the first game after taking the first 2 stocks uncontested.
I can't believe it, man. Great job right there by Tweak, saving the down tilts for the very end to open up that combo opportunity to KO MKLEO. It is Tweak right now, representing TSM, is only 2 games away from winning the rings right here by the people at Baron Rings, one of the sponsors of this event, Frostbite 2019. They're beautiful. Tweak can actually have his name engraved on the very sides if he gets first place.
Well, you want to know what's funny?
What's up?
Tweak already has a ring. He won doubles. He's trying to go for a second one.
He's trying to get 2 rings.
He's trying to get 2 rings.
Man.
One for me, one for you. Or both for me.
He's definitely going to keep both of them for himself.
We'll see about that. But here we go. I know the passcode to his room. I'm his roommate. Here we go. Game number 2. We're going to Town and City. Let's see why MKLEO decided to pick it. 0% on MKLEO right now.
Yep. Uncontested, but the opening.
Uh-oh. No WAF just yet, though.
No, but he's on the chase platform. He waited for the jump. Yo, that pivot grab was so far, Keitaro.
Oh my gosh, Leo had such a huge lead, but pretty much lost it due to like 2 or 3 grabs in a row.
Okay, you saw the weight right there. Probably expecting the MKLEO to maybe air dodge in. Normal get up. Okay, he's not get up attacking this time.
Oh, gets that roll. Can he get that F smash? Oh my gosh, snuck in that back air.
He has the bike. Good air dodge as well. Didn't want to get spiked by MK.
Okay, just barely dodging that, but again, falling neutral air into short hop back air. So clean.
You barely even saw it, right?
Yes.
Like the moment he landed, he just busted out. Big punish. What's he going to go for? 4th throw, okay.
Trying to go for that back air. Back air can KO pretty early, even on the stage at times. But right now, Leo, again, remember he starts adapting as Lucina does better over time.
What I tell you about that command grab, man. It's powerful.
Especially on that platform near the side or the edge of the stage. Yep.
More up airs. Okay, beautiful. He wanted to challenge Tweak right there. Nice fastball. I like that. But that forward air, that's definitely going to give MKLEO time to counterattack.
Now, you would normally say that MKLEO or Tweak is losing right now due to the percent, but keep in mind, Tweak does have the waft almost fully on deck right about now. He's looking to start it.
He tried to bait the roll and missed that up tilt punish on it. Just a little bit too late.
Okay, ferrying him off stage.
Uh-huh.
He's looking for that up tilt. He's looking for it. There it is. He's waiting for those rolls, and MKLEO loves to roll.
He's, again, still forcing the situation.
Oh, my gosh! Walk right on the bike.
And gets a little bit of baby help. Doesn't even matter. Good reaction by MKLEO. Probably predict. They're both predicting. They both need to get out of each other's heads.
Read him like a Libro.
They're literally both Professor Xavier right now here on the stage.
Can one at least be Magneto? Okay. All right, he's already looking for that KO, 86%. Might need to do a little bit more damage before he can go for it. A fantastic dare. Again, retreating there, too. That's not going to KO, but one more up air. Has to be careful. Ooh,
nice
needs to run.
Yep.
Okay.
Good. You saw that reaction? He down tilted and turned around in anticipation. He's always looking for the rolls.
Okay.
Put himself up in the, going in the air like that. It's not what the doctor ordered. MKLEO wants you to go into the air because he knows he'll win that exchange.
True. Down tilt dash attack. No, he hit the down tilt from too far away. He needs to do it closer, but one of those F tilts could be able to end it. Or the down tilt if he gets it again, but a lot closer.
And now, he has to go for these parries. Understanding that there's a lot of single hit pressure.
All right, this is going to be really... Oh, actually, this isn't that bad to bring back. 73%, one good F smash. If he can get on the inside. No, that's it.
And
that's too high a percent.
What a genius. You saw what Tweak did right there? It was not only the fact that he put out the command grab, but he jumped into the air. He kind of masked the intention, right? A lot of times people are way too obvious. They'll stand at the edge and just throw out the option. Tweak used creative movement while in the air to make it look like, hey, I'm going to go for something that you won't expect. And it's like, psych, I'm actually just going for the bike.
Yeah, and there's the thing. Whenever you're at high percent like that, anyway, when you're at high percent like that, you like to sit there and shield and be scared and think like, okay, throw your attack, I'm gonna shield it. However, Tweak mixed it up and got that command grab. One really good thing about Wario, and the thing I think makes him top tier. All right.
Alrighty, here we go.
Okay, nice combos coming out from Leo. Gets his grab, down throw, back air, clean. 60% off the bat. Will he go off the stage? Yes, he will. Get that stage bike. The bike not able to save him.
What a changeup right here. Taking the first stock is MKLEO. I don't think we saw this in quite a bit.
Yes. Maybe this is going to be the same thing as Winners Finals, however, in the opposite fashion, where Leo is actually able to get the reverse 3-0.
And here come the creative movement again from Tweak, dude. He's just dashing back and forth using... wait a second. He tried to go for the down air. Risky.
I see why.
Nice.
A little risky. He does have the bike, so he'll still be okay. And he doesn't have the waft just yet to help save him on the recovery, but... There it is.
Wow. Dude, the game has changed. The game has literally changed, man. Parries are getting way more consistent with these top players.
Oh, looking for that back air KO again. There it is. Fantastic by Tweak. Making it nearly even right now. Remember,
yes, however,
it's only a little less than a minute to be able to get that waft, and that's always a scary thing about fighting Wario. And sometimes Tweak likes to use it early, especially if he can get you to like around 50%. Okay. He'll still be able to do that up tilt into waft. Okay.
Just absolutely amazing usage right there. Okay, there it is. MKLEO, he's getting more aggressive now with his approaches. Tweak giving him some free damage, and there's the waft here.
Oh, the waft is definitely here. He's looking for it, and that's why you're going to see him use those up tilts a lot. Going to look for those rolls. He's waiting for it. Oh, it went too far.
Up throw? No, he goes for the forward throw instead.
Oh no, an SD coming out from Echo Fox MKLEO. You do not want that to happen. Grand Finals on your last possible stock, but that fallen neutral and F smash, no KO just yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might just be it.
Wait, the waft is still live. It's still live.
Where is it?
Oh no, oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
36%, and I've seen the waft combos from
here.
Tweak.
He's looking for it. He wants to end it with that waft. You can see him looking for those up airs, looking for those up tilts. But that F smash calculated.
And precisely, here it is again.
Be careful, Leo.
Tried to chase MKLEO.
You know what he's looking for. You know what he's looking for.
But that dash attack with the opening yet again, going super high in the sky.
Okay.
Double jump. MKLEO. Is he going to roll on?
Uh-oh, gets that up here again.
We have the TSM chance.
Ooh, watch your landing.
Rolling.
He's looking for it.
He wanted the roll. He missed the punish. MKLEO
Okay,
Beautiful.
very nice by MKLEO.
He's
doing
getting
that forward
very
down air.
aggressive.
However,
Yes.
percent's a little high. That tilt towards the ledge might be able to end it. Up tilt into nothing. Oh my gosh, the walk is wasted. This is good for Leo. He needs to take advantage of this.
He actually has a chance now.
Ooh. And Leo needs to knock him off the stage. Oh no. Oh no, that
my
is
God,
it.
there he is.
The champion of Frostbite.
2019 TSM Tweak.
MKLEO still made a good run. Was able to take 2 games off in winners finals. Was not able to take a game off in grand finals. Sweet putting it back in his face saying, hey guys, I know you thought he was the best, but now think I'm the best for now. Because you know they're gonna keep switching it back and forth.
Low test. Everybody, let's give it up one more time for your Frostbite 2019 champion, TSM Tweak! Here to present the rings is Face Seth, tournament organizer. That's a big ring. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next year. Take care.